city looks alright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me. It wouldn't be right to say anyways. From the nights where we made with salt and blaze.
How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here today, bringing you in live coverage of the Buffalo Bills going to Houston to take on the Texans. This one should be a fun one here. One of the top NFL defenses going up against one of the top NFL offenses. Josh Allen and company are going to be trying to find some sort of hole in this Texans armor. So we are looking forward to this game. Again, I have the Bills winning this one. I did take Buffalo. I'm glad to be streaming tonight. I wasn't sure if I was going to be streaming tonight going into today because I woke up after streaming hockey last night and the throat was not cooperating. But hey, we're here now and that's all that matters. Here we are looking here. Buffalo is 5.5-point favorites going into Houston here at NRG Stadium. And again, this is going to be an absolutely massive, massive game. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives and for their playoff spots at this point here. The Bills are fighting to win the division, and the Texans, they desperately need to keep on clinging on if they want to be able to do anything of anything. We go ahead over to the standings here real quick just to take another look at where we sit entering tonight. Because, again, it is a big one. The Bills are currently a game and a half behind the New England Patriots in the East. And looking at the Texans, they are currently 5-5, a whopping 3 games behind the Indianapolis Colts in the South. And the Texans are desperately trying to cling on to that playoff picture. They are currently on the bubble right now, and they need to keep on winning and winning and winning. Remember, about 7 to 8 losses might not do it for the AFC playoffs this year, especially if you're not going to win your division. If maybe the AFC North, 7 losses will do it, but not anywhere else. So it is going to be a very tight race, and this is as close to a must-win as you can get for these two teams at this point in the season. But it looks like the Bills are going to be kicking away to the Texans to get this one started. Let's go ahead and get that arrow up on the board. There we go. Bills chose to defer, and the Texans in their battle red uniforms tonight, all the red outs. And here we go. Ready to send this one away for the Bills is going to be Matt Prater. And it's going to be sent away, and it's going to be caught inside the 5, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, working his way to the 20, to the 22, and that's where he's going to be brought down ultimately. That was number 28 on the tackle. That is Sam Franklin Jr., the defensive back out of Temple, on the tackle. So taking a look at Davis Mills getting his third start this year. He has a 2-0 record as a starter. He's played in 4 games this year. He has 726 pass yards and a 41.8% success rate. So we will see what he has in store for us tonight. Go ahead and flip this hat around here real quick. That's more fitting for us. So here we go. From the 22, Mills in the gun. Nico Collins alongside another tight end on the far side. Never mind. It's going to be trips left, single right is Nico Collins. In the gun with him is going to be number 27, Woody Marks. Looking to throw. Mills rolling out to his left. Throws, and it's dropped. The easy catch dropped. Who had that drop? That was number 87. Who are you? Who are you? That was Cade Stover on the easy rollout drop. Go ahead and take a look real quick as well around the NHL because they have some games going on tonight as well. It is an active night across the league. Wowzers. We'll be touching up on those games throughout the stream as well. But here we go. Mills in the gun. Woody Marks to his left. Trips left. Single right. And it's going to be Nico Collins to the right again. Looking at potential blitz off the right side. Taking the snap. Going to hand off. Marks cutting up the middle. And trying to dice his way up. He gets it all the way up to about the 28. A nice gain of 6 there for Woody Marks. A nice gain there. All right. Go ahead and take a look over here and reload this. So here we go. Looking at the Texans here on a 3rd down and 4. In the gun is Mills. Woody Marks going to roll out to the right side. Trips right, double left. Nico Collins on a one-on-one left side. The Bills showing heavy man with a single high safety about 20 yards deep. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Pressure from Mills. Throws out to the corner. Has a man. Can he catch it? Cannot bring it in. Incomplete. I think that was towards Woody Marks. No, it's actually to Higgins. My bad. That is going to be Jaden Higgins, the intended target. But it falls incomplete, so Josh Allen and company are getting ready to get back to work. Yeah, right there. Just double pressure. And Trey White on the coverage. But it was just a little overthrown for Higgins. Could not get a chance to bring it in. And the Texans are going to go 3 and out on their opening drive to start us off tonight. So here we go. The punt is up. It is away. And it's going to be a short punt. Return to the 30, to the 35, over to the left side, to the 37. But there is a flag on the back end of that play. It's likely going to be a 10-yard hold or something like that. So we will see. Waiting for this flag. As Allen and company are ready to come out. Yep, holding on the return team. That is going to fall on Jordan Hancock, the defensive back out of Ohio State. The rookie out of Ohio State, sorry. But here we go, looking at Josh Allen. 18 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns, 28 total, most in the NFL. 351 rush yards, and 2,456 passing yards thus far in the season. Absolutely lighting up the league. Trying to go for a back-to-back MVP here for Allen. But let's see what he can do in Houston here against this strong defense of the Texans. We got Aaron in the chat. How's it going, Aaron? How you doing today, man? Here we go. 1st down and 10. Going to be spotted at the 19-yard line. Again, here we go. Oh, I'm doing well. I'm glad I'm able to stream tonight. My voice, I woke up this morning. My throat was sore from last night from doing the hockey right after coming off a cold. But, hey, I got it to work tonight. So here we go. Allen under center. Cook the lone back. Going to hand off to Cook. Over to the far side. Trying to find a hole and gets up to about the 23. Gain of 4. I'm going for the Bills. Personally, I would rather see the Bills win. Just because I don't think the Bills are not going to fall to a wild card team. If the Steelers have a chance to fall to a wild card, it's better for the Texans to take another loss. Whereas Dad, he is currently at bowling. And usually he doesn't come out for primetime games unless it's the Steelers because he has work in the morning. And work was melting down this week for him. But here we go. Allen under center. Double left, double right. Cook the lone back. 2nd and 6. Going to hand off. No, looking to throw off the play action. Pressure coming. Allen scrambling to his right. Has a man. Caught. And never mind. It falls incomplete on the sidelines. Intended there for number 88, that would be Dawson Knox. So intending to hit Knox, could not hit him. And it's going to be a 3rd down and long for the Bills. On the pressure there was number 51 for the Texans. That's going to be defensive end Will Anderson Jr. But here we go. Looking at 3rd down target rates. Khalil Shakir is the only, him and Tyrell Shavers are the only 2 of the top 4 targets that are active tonight on 3rd downs. But here we go. Double left, double right. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Pressure off the edge. Throws over the middle. Going to be caught by Khalil Shakir, but he's short. There's a flag on the play, though. You have a flag. Let's see. Waiting on the penalty. So we shall see. An eligible man downfield, maybe. They're saying the right guard was downfield a little bit. Sean McDermott, they're talking it over with him and Demeco. There is no penalty for an eligible man downfield, 4th down. The Bills might dare, though. It's only 1 yard. It is only 1 yard. So let's see. They are looking to go for it right now. A gutsy call here for the Bills early on at their own 28.5. It is 4th down and half a yard. Can the Bills convert? Never mind. Here comes the punting team. Maybe. Oh, no, they just did substitutions. But here we go. They're trying to make the right call here. They are going to go for it, it looks like. 28.9 seconds remaining on the play clock. Allen under center, big body personnel. Allen sends a man in motion. Back in behind him, going to go for the touch push. Allen got 2.5 yards. All the way out to the 31-yard line for a 1st down, Bills. All right. But yeah, while we have a second here, taking a look around the NHL, the Blue Jackets up 1-0 on the Leafs with 9:50 left in the second. That lone goal by Dmitry Voronkov. The Capitals up 3-1 on the Canadians. Goals there with 13:05 left in the second. You have Ethan Frank, assisted by Protas and Lapierre. Ethan Frank again assisted by Ovi and Strome. Brady Gallagher assisted by Dobson and Demidov. And then Alex Ovechkin assisted by Strome. So taking a look back here, it is a 1st down play. It's going to be run up the middle for absolutely nothing for the Bills. 2nd down and 10 coming up. And we will see what Buffalo has in store. Take a look here as well at this. Okay. There we go. So, here we go. 11:40 left in the first quarter. Allen in the eye. Cook in the backfield. Trips right, single left. And let's see. 2nd and 10. Sends a man in motion. Allen takes a snap, looking to throw. Having time. Over to the near side of the flat to Cook. Trying to make a positive play out of what should be nothing, and he gets a yard on that play. Brought down by Danielle Hunter. So a 3rd down and long here for the Bills. Now, will they be able to convert? Last time they didn't convert, but they made it an easy 4th down and half a yard. We'll see if they can do the same here. Okay. The 3rd down and 8 coming up now for the Bills. Allen empty set in the gun. Quads right, single left. That single left here is going to be number 14. Let's take a look at how we are doing over there. Take snap, hits over to Johnson. Johnson to the 45, to the 46 for a 1st down. Still on their own side of the field, but a nice gain nonetheless. All right, let me go ahead and hit this with a reload. See how we're doing over on this front. Is it just that we're not getting impressions? Oh, it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. Okay. All right. But yeah, so we are rocking and rolling. So 1st and 10 now for the Bills. Allen under center. Cook the back. You have the fullback towards the left. Now moving him to the right. Gonna take the snap and gonna look to throw out of play action. Allen has him into the near side. Caught. Dawson knocks to the 50, to the 45. He's gonna be close, but no cigar. Not quite the first down. It's going to be second down and half a yard. Actually, second down and a third of a yard. All right. So here we go. Allen looking to throw on second and inches. Over the middle, deep. And that's going to go incomplete. Intended for, who was that? That was intended for Palmer. All right. So here we go. Third down and inches coming up now for the Buffalo frickin' Bills. Texans fans trying to get loud and stop this offense. We got Tony Stark saying, I think Bills. I mean, the Bills are probably the safe bet. They are the favorites. But it's going to be a close game, it looks like, the way we are seeing it play out so far. So here we go. Big body formation. Third down and inches. Allen under center. Takes a snap. Going to hand off to Cooks to the far side. Has room to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone. This is a house call touchdown Bills. James Cook, third and inches, a massive 30 to 40-yard run. Wowzers. What was that, almost 40 yards on that run? Over 40 yards, something like that. Where were they at? A huge rushing touchdown to get on the board early. Wow. Yeah, that was a 44-yard rushing touchdown. Wow. On third and inches, he just cracked it right out through that right gap between the tackle and the guard. And just absolutely ripped it. Wow. A beautiful, beautiful play there by the Bills. And now this PAT by Prater is going to make it a 7-0 game with 9:11 left in the first. And the Texans, never mind, Prater shanked it. Prater made the Shawshank Redemption look like a third grader's birthday party with that kick. And the Bills are only up 6-0. Go ahead and flip that arrow around real quick. All right. How we doing, everybody? How we doing, chat? While we are at this commercial, we'll take a look here. The Canadians actually made it a 3-2 game. We're going to be taking a look at the NHL while we have a second here. That recent Canadians goal was Joe Veleno with Matheson and Gallagher on assists. Also, Adam Fantilli made it 2-0 over the Maple Leafs for the Blue Jackets. The Isles up 4-0 on the Red Wings right now. The Panthers up 1-0 on the Devils. The Blues up 2-0 on the Flyers, surprisingly enough. The Lightning have a power play down 1-0 at the first intermission to the Oilers. The Kraken and Blackhawks are tied with 6:04 left in the first. A couple more games will be beginning in about half an hour for the NHL as well, those being the Rangers at Avalanche and the Knights at Mammoth. All right, that gives us our little NHL rundown for now. How we doing, everybody? How we hanging? How we hanging today? Let me take a look here. We got the sports predictor. I thought you were streaming. Are you still streaming and popping in our chat a little bit? I know you was trying to stream a bit more. Let's see here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Go ahead and grab a little drink here. I'm just glad I'm able to stream tonight, man. My throat, whenever I woke up, I barely had a voice. And, like, I have my gain set up, like, super high right now, so I can just speak at a lower tone. I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm not as, like, high-pitched. I'm not as, like, intensive. Here's your Miss PA teacher me $5,000. Bro, he made the Shawshank Redemption look like a third grader's birthday party. That's how hard he shanked it. I mean, that was crazy. Oh, man. Just taking a bit of a sip there of my Mint Majesty tea at Starbucks. This is another thing that gets me through. This is another thing that gets me through the streams whenever I don't have much of a voice is Mint Majesty with double honeys. Double honey. It really does help me. Let's see. Anyways, game's back. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We are back here on Prime. Question for you, Sports Predictor, real quick. Do you use the normal broadcast, or do you use the actual with Next Gen Stats? I love the Next Gen Stats broadcast. I swear by it. Let me go ahead and crank up my gain just a little bit more as well. That way I can speak a little bit quieter, a little bit softer. There we go. Okay, that should be good. So here we go. With 9:11 left here in the first, the Buffalo Bills ready to send this one away to the Houston Texans. So here we go. Prater, after shanking that PAT, is he going to shank this one out of bounds? Let's see. Let us see. So the kick is up and away. Going to be returned from the 5 to the left side of the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Noel to the 25, to the 30, to the 35. He's still on his feet to the 40. He cracks his way all the way up to the 42-yard line. A huge return for the Houston mother-loving Texans. Do you collect any football cards? You know, I'm not really particularly much into sports cards. You know, like if I get them, I'll keep them. But like I don't go out of my way to get them usually. Just not who I am. Just not the kind of person I am, you know? I mean, I love collectibles, don't get me wrong, but like I'm just not really a big sports card guy. But here we go. First down and 10 from the 41-yard line. The Texans in a big body personnel. Higgins, a lone receiver on the left side. Otherwise, it's all a tight formation. Likely going to be a run to the right and going to hand off to the left here. Moving up the middle, up to the 45, to the 47. A nice run there. Tracked out by Nick Chubb. There we go. There we go. So here we go. Ready to see what the Houston Texans have in store. Up the lone back, Mills under center. Tight formation. One lone receiver out to the left side is going to be Jaden Higgins. Otherwise, everyone's in a big body personnel. Either a run or it's going to be a big go route for Higgins here. One of those two. Going to take the snap. Going to hand off up the middle. Chubb to the 50. He's down to about the 47 is where he's going to be brought down by Walker. A nice little gain there. Gets the first down and gets onto plus territory. So the Texans are starting to move. Remember, as a starter this year, Davis Mills is 2-0. So keep that in mind. Davis Mills is having a pretty good season so far when he's backing up. Yeah, brought down there ultimately by Walker. Let me go ahead and make sure I have the right name on that. It'll be Dion Walker. But here we go. First and 10, taking the snap is Mills. Working out of the play action, rolling to his right, big pressure. Throws over the middle, going to be caught by Jaden Higgins. And that's going to be close to the first down. I think they're going to give it to him. A big first down there coming up for the Houston Texans. What a nice effort there for Houston. I could probably lower that gain just a little bit more. Just a little bit. There we go. My gain is a fair bit higher than it normally is because I'm being a bit more quiet tonight. But a beautiful pass there. Out to Higgins. Now you got double left. Single right. Woody Marks is the back. First and 10. So let's see. Wait a minute. They're waiting on something here. Okay, there we go. The official's going to let play resume here. First and 10 from the 37 of the Bills. Mills takes the snap. Looking to throw. Having time. Loads up deep. Has a man wide over the middle, and he overthrows him. He overthrew him. Oh my gosh. He completely overthrew his target there. Wow, working out of the play action. It was a beautiful opportunity, but just could not hit his target downfield. Wowzers. Taking a look at the Texans target share, Nico Collins with Davis Mills is the most targeted, followed by Dalton Schultz, then Jaden Higgins, and then Christian Kirk at 8.3%. Here we go, double left. Nico Collins on a one-on-one to the right side. Tight formation generally with Marks the back. Gonna hand off. Marks cutting up the middle to the 35, has room to the 30, pushes forward and down to the 26. It's gonna be a first down, ultimately brought down by number 21. That would be Jordan Poyer, the safety. A nice effort there for the Texans to get that first down and keep this drive alive. Okay. So there we frackin' go, boys. So marks the back, 1st and 10 from the 25.5-yard line. Trips right, single left. Sends a man in motion across from right to left. Going to pitch out to Marks to the right side. Trying to find some room. Has a hold of the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 6. He gets brought down by Jordan Poyer. A nice run effort again there by the Texans. A beautiful job by the Texans to make that play. What a job by that. What a job by Marks. Just to find that hole, recognize that hole, and just find it, run it, and work it, man. I mean, that's crazy. That is just crazy. So a beautiful play there by Marks to break free. Made, who was that? That was Joey Bosa. He made Joey Bosa miss. So from the 6, 1st down and goal for the Texans. Marks the back, balance set, double left, double right, gonna send a man in motion. Hands off to Marks up the middle, and the Bills are not gonna let another run slip through, brought down by a gaggle of Bills, especially Greg Rousseau. Okay. We have had our Mint Majesty. Our Mint Majesty. So here we go. 2nd down and goal for the Texans. Ready to go. Trips left, single right. And Mills in the gun. The single back is going to be Jalen Noel acting as the back. Looking to throw. Hits Noel to the outside, but can't complete the pass. Could not complete that pass and just unable to make anything. 3rd down and goal from the 6 for the Texans, and they're all Reds. Which, not gonna lie, I love these all Reds unis for the Texans. They are absolutely stunning. The Texans are the 2nd lowest red zone percentage at around 43% this year. So hopefully things will change. Here we go. Mills in the gun, double left, trips left actually, double right. Gonna recall, I believe that's going to be, that's not what he marks. That is going to be number 33. Dare Ogunbowale. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Mills on 3rd and goal. Over to the outside. Towards the end zone. Throws incomplete. No flag. Looking for a flag, but not going to get any pass interference on Teron Johnson. 4th down and goal. A nice coverage and a nice stop by Teron Johnson to force the Texans to have to only take 3. He was intending for Christian Kirk on that one on a man coverage look. A nice job working the outside leverage. Just could not bring it in. And Christian Kirk just unable to find it. Unable to get that and unable to just haul it in. Went right between his hands, too. Mills had the guy. Mr. Neck had the guy, but just could not hit it. The recommendation will be to go for it, but they're going to convert the field goal here with Kaimi Fairbairn. It's a simple 24-yard chip shot, and it is up, and it is good. We have ourselves a 3-point ball game, folks. 6-3 with 4:32 left in the 1st quarter. Go ahead and flip that arrow around real quick. All right. While we go to commercial, let's take a look around the NHL just to see any score updates. So, Dakota Mermis got a goal for the Maple Leafs, assisted by Tavares, to make it 2-1 with 2:49 left in the 2nd there. The Canadians got a goal to make it 4-2. Oh, actually, Washington got a goal to make it 4-2. Jacob Chichern. Your stream is dead. My stream is dead too, man. Honestly, that's why I've been covering the hockey, because the hockey tends to do well. So, like, you know, I'm trying to do a little bit of the hockey, which has been working. I think that eventually it's going to be in this channel's best interest to primarily switch over to full hockey. Because, like, hockey, if I get low impressions, I still hold like a 10 to 15% click-through. This stream right now, if I reload real quick just to see out of curiosity, it's low impressions, but the click-through is also only 4.9%. So, I mean, it takes a lot of grind, especially for football. It takes a lot of grind because everybody talks football. That's why I think hockey's doing a lot better for me, is that not a lot of people are doing hockey coverage streams like I do. So, that's kind of why I'm working on making that pivot. I'm still going to cover every NFL team at least once this year. I'm going to cover Monday Night Football, which will give me Carolina, and I would have completed the bingo board of all NFL teams. I'm still going to cover Steeler games, and I'll still cover Rams games when I get them. But apart from those, I think I'm going to start focusing more on when I can do hockey over NFL. Because hockey just tends to do so much better, you know? Don't get me wrong, I love football, and I would love to make football work, but it's just not feasible, you know? Long term. Let's see, any other goal updates? It doesn't. Oh, the Flyers got a goal. Rodrigo Abels, assisted by Tippett and Zegras to get a goal. Make it 2-1 there. And the Blackhawks have a power play with a minute left in the first. Okay. So let's see here. Taking a look over. We'll take a look on X, see if we got any news over there. Okay. Let us see. So we are back here for the Bills. Ready to rock and roll. And here we go. So the kickoff coming from Houston to Buffalo. To give Buffalo a chance to drive with 4.5 to go in this first quarter. And here we go. The kick is up. It is away. Going to be received by Johnson at the goal line to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Trying to cut to the outside. There's a flag going to be on the Bills probably from the 22. That's going to bring it back to the 10-yard line. So the Bills going to be starting probably at their own 10 here, I would imagine. Talking it out here, but we think it should be on the Bills. Yep. Holding, 10-yard penalty, first down. Buffalo going to be around the 10, maybe the 11. We'll see where they spot it. We will see where they spot it. So here we go. And Josh Allen has done twice within 1 year. Got 3 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. Absolutely crazy, man. But Allen now working from his own 12. In the gun. Trips left, single right. Cook the back to the left of Allen in the gun. Texans with a single high safety to the left. Gonna hand off to Cook to the outside to the 15. To the about 18 just about. Nice little gain there for the for the Bills of 6. Okay. So here we go. So second down and 4. Bills, Allen in the gun, trips left, single right, same formation here, but Ty Johnson in the back going to hit the screen to the near side to Khalil Shakir, and he is going to lose a yard on the play. Immediately met up there by a couple of Texans, immediately by, that would be Kamari Lassiter, and then eventually getting in on it was Danico Autry. Cook touchdown, yes sir, Moss, yes sir. Nice little Cook rushing touchdown. But then Matt Prater decided to make the Shawshank Redemption look like a third grader's birthday party with how hard he shanked the PAT. Taking a look now for the Bills. But how you doing tonight, Moss? How's it go? Capitals up 4-3. They got another goal. Oh my gosh, Nick Suzuki making it a 1-goal game again. Wow. That has been an electric second period in that game. You know, had I have had more time, I would have probably ended up doing the 7:30 game. I think it was the Oilers Lightning. No, what was it? There was one game that was like national broadcast. Oh no, it was only ESPN Plus Hulu. Never mind. I couldn't do hockey anyway tonight if I wanted to, because I don't have ESPN Plus. That might be something eventually if the channel starts doing well enough. I might try to make the purchase for ESPN Plus. But a nice play there by Kamari Lassiter just to hold up the play and hold up the advancement of Khalil Shakir. Beautiful effort there to stop that play. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Shakir off now, going, I believe, to the blue medical tent. We will see. Yeah, Oilers up 1-0 on a Trent Frederick goal assisted by Leon Draisaitl. The Blues carrying a power play into the 3rd period as well. Same with the Devils. But taking a look at a 3rd down and 6 here for the Buffalo frickin' Bills. Ready to rock and roll here. I'm trying to take in all this NFL that I can because it's probably one of the last few times I'm going to be doing dedicated NFL. Because Hockey just does so much better for the channel, and I love hockey. But trips right, single left. Allen in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Single high safety for Houston. Allen under pressure. Scrambling, has room to run. He's going to get sacked and brought down at the 18. A beautiful sack there. I believe that was going to be Will Anderson Jr. And Allen is slow to get up. Allen is hurt. Josh Allen's hurt. Oh my gosh, Josh Allen is freaking hurt. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Josh Allen got his whole world rocked, but man, usually you take those hits. What happened to Allen? I mean, he hit his knee pretty hard, but you could tell when he went down, he was in pain. Oh my freaking word. Okay, it sounds like he's walking out. Yep, he is walking over to the sideline. Gonna have to come out for a play, which anyway is 4th down and 4. So, but he is gonna go over to the blue medical tent, I would imagine, just for a quick little medical checkup, and we'll see if he comes back in. But 4th down and 4 coming up. Oh no, he's not going. He's just going over to the bench, and he's just gonna flop down, and I think he's going to be coming back in the way he was walking out. They might give him a little medical wrap or something like that, maybe a heat pack. But the Bills have to punt this one away. And here we go, the punt from the Bills with 2:48 to go on 4th and 4. It is up and away to the right side of the field. And going to be called for a fair catch at the 33-yard line, just about, for Jalen Noel. And it's going to be 2:40 left in the quarter for the Texans to work. And they still have the second quarter as well. We'll see what kind of damage they can do here. Remember, the Texans did have a very good drive last possession. They just couldn't do much with it. Oh my gosh, the Capitals. Brother, the Capitals made it a game again. Or they got a 2-goal lead again. Sonny Milano, assisted by Frank and Sedin, able to make it a 5-3 game there. Oh my word. Dolphins fans, I always cheer against the Bills. Wild Buffalo Williams. Yeah, that was a big hit, but it's, again, that's a play that, it's a football play. It's not going to be roughing. It's not going to be anything because Allen had committed to be a runner at that point. And once the quarterback becomes a runner, and if he is not giving himself up, the only exception is if he's giving himself up. But if you're not giving yourself up, you get no protection from the league when you're a runner. I mean, he got rocked. It was a big-time hit. That's going to happen. The big thing is, can Allen hop back in, and will he be back to himself? I mean, just taking a look around the league, man, how many goals have been scored in that Capitals-Canadiens game in the second period? Because, brother, there has been 6 goals. Oh, my gosh. It was 1 goal apiece after 1. And the Capitals have popped off with 4 goals, and the Canadiens with 2 in the second period. Oh, my word. Fans are getting their money's worth of that game. They are getting their money's worth there. So looking at the next games to start for the NHL while we have a second here. The Rangers at the Avalanche starting at 9 p.m. alongside with the Golden Knights at the Mammoth. Ultimately, the Rangers Avalanche, the more intriguing one to me. Because the Avalanche only have 1 regulation loss and only 5 overtime losses in 19 games. The Rangers, on the other hand, have been one of the NHL's best teams away from home. So it should be a fun game to watch there. Knights Mammoth, again, not going to be a bad one. I know PDF has the Mammoth as a sleeper team. But through 20 games, the Mammoth are 10-7-3, and the Knights, through 19, are 9-4-6. And that's basically as close as you get to a pick'em there. -105 for the Mammoth, -115 for the Knights. On the official sportsbook odds there. Wowzers. The Kraken and Blackhawks did go into the first intermission with 0-0 as well. All right. We are back here for the Prime broadcast. And let's see. James Cook is now over 1,000 yards on the season. Wow. That is crazy. But here we go. You got Davis Mills under center. Double right, single left. The lone back is going to be Nick Chubb. Going to take the snap, going to hand off. Chubb up the middle, trying to find a hole. Has one, but it closes quickly. And he goes from the 34 to the 37, just about gain of 3. Okay. So, here we go. Ready to rock and roll for the Houston Texans. Buffalo Bills looking at their defense here. Going to be in a double high safety. Mills in the gun, double left, trips left, double right. I got my directions flip-flopped. I'm directionally challenged. But here we go. Mills looking to throw. 2nd and 6 over the outside. Has a man. That would have been down to about the 30 of the Bills had it have been caught. Oh my gosh. It's just Davis Mills just not in sync with Jaden Higgins on that one, but that was a beautiful, beautiful play at potential there. I mean, that was crazy. Man, absolutely beautiful effort there, but just not on the same page. Wow. So here we go. Mills and the Texans. 3rd down and 6 coming up. From their own 37. Mills in the gun. Trips left, single right. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Over the outside. Has a man. Caught Jaden Higgins. Never mind. They're going to say he caught it out of bounds. That was close. That was close. Did he get... It looked like he tried to get both feet down. Did he? I thought he did. Let's see. There's the right. Yep, the left foot did go out of bounds. He did not get it down quick enough. He didn't toe tap. He wanted to plant. And that effort of planting put him out of bounds. So 4th down and 6 with 1:52 to go, and the Texans have to punt this one away. Oh, brother, why have we been suspected or whatever the word is? Why have we been forced to watch these awful games? Khalil Shakir now. Getting ready to return this punt for Buffalo. And here we go. The punt is up. It is away. Going to be returned or caught around the... Oh, never mind. He's going to let it bounce. And the Texans are going to down it at the 4-yard line. So the Bills are going to be pinned just inside their own 5. I figured the way Josh was walking off the field, I figured he was all right. I mean, he was walking off the field pretty good. I figured maybe throw a heat pack on it, maybe a small brace, something to add a little bit of extra support, and he'd be back out on the field. I didn't think he'd be out after seeing him walk off the field like that. While they're doing their change here, just taking a look around the league. Not really too much else going on. The next game to come out of intermission is going to be the Devils and Panthers with 2.5 to go out of the intermission. Other than that, the only active game right now is the Oilers and Lightning with 11:16 left in the second. Everyone else is either at intermission or warming up or starting in about an hour and a half. Just over an hour, actually. Kind of a dull time right now in the NHL as we are getting ready to see Josh Allen and the Bills take the field again. So here we go. Allen feeling good. Back out there. 1st down and 10 for the Bills. 1:38 to go. From the 5, Allen under center. Hook the back to the right. Got to run and get some more space for your offense, I would imagine. Going to go working out of the handoff to Cook to the outside. And he's only going to get a yard. He's only going to get a yard running out to the left. Looking at Will Anderson, we've called his name already a couple times tonight. He has been highly effective and highly impactful so far. So here we go. 2nd down coming up and 9. Looking at Will Anderson tonight. 5 pass rush snaps, 3 pressures. No sacks. But now Allen, empty set in the gun. Going to go out a trips right, single left. Going to bring Cook out to the left of him in the gun. Texans going with a single high safety, resting about the 22. Looking to throw Allen. Pressure coming from the side. Throws out to his left side. Caught at the 23. Returned up to the 27. We're going to give him up to the 28 on that one. A nice little play there. Going to be caught by Gabe Davis. So a nice little play there out on the left side, on the far side of the field. So a nice little effort there. Caught at the 23, pushing through to the 28, up against Kamari Lassiter. All right, so here we frickin' go. Allen under center, Cook the back, double right, double left. Allen going to take the snap, going to hand off to Cook. Up the middle, going a bit of a redirection and pushing his way up to the 34. A nice little gain of 5 to 6 there for the Bills. Looking over on the sideline, getting some help with the training staff. Looks like it's Dion Dawkins as we get to the end of the first quarter. Go ahead and update this to Q2. Q2. All right. So we shall see what happens. Taking a look again at the NHL. The Lightning on another power play with 9:23 to go in the second period there. And coming out of the intermission is going to be the Devils and Panthers. Otherwise, no other big updates. Following them out is going to be the Blue Jackets and the Leafs. Then the Kraken and the Blackhawks will enter the second, and then the Blues and Flyers will enter the third after that. Okay. So here we go. They are back here in the Prime booth. Okay. Just taking a look over on X while we have a second here. Okay. Yeah, just taking a look again at how the Bills have been operating this year. Looking at how Allen has been able to find those lanes. And here we go. I love the tools Amazon has on their StatCast as well. It is absolutely incredible. I love it. Okay. So here we go. Oh. Jack Swinsky's sticking with the Pirates for another year. Whoop-de-doo. So again, just taking a look at how Allen has been able to avoid pressure and find the lanes. Just all day today, he's been absolutely incredible at that. But here we go. And here we go. So, we are here taking a look at what they have next week. They got Bears, Eagles. And here we go. Allen under center from their own 34. Second down and 4. Allen takes a snap. Going to look to throw out of the play action. Rolling to his right. Hits his man. That's going to be Haas up to the 42 for a nice little first down there. A nice gain for the Buffalo Bills. Okay. So Van DeMark taking the plate here for Dion Dawkins temporarily. That's going to be Ryan Van DeMark. And here we go. Now, 1st and 10. Going to hand off. Cook up the middle, working it out to the right side. Has room to the 45, to the 50, to the 45. He goes out of bounds at the 45 of the Texans for a nice little first down. All right. So, let's see. Taking a look over on X while we have a little bit of time in between plays here. And let's see, first down and 10. Allen hits the screen to the near side to Elijah Moore, trying to find some room to go. But he's going to be brought down for a loss of 2, but there's a flag on the play. So we'll see. All right. They picked it up. They pick up the flag, so no penalty. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Rocking and rolling here for the Houston Texans on defense. The Bills trying to crack this Texans code here. All right, so 2nd and 13. Allen in the gun from the 47 of the Texans, or 48, sorry, of the Texans. Rips right, takes the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming, throws over the middle, going to be caught by Palmer. A nice grab down at the 37, 38-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. We will see where they end up spotting that one. Oh, Tyler Bertuzzi got a goal on the Kraken to take the lead, assisted by Traven and Nazar for the Blackhawks. 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Bills. Allen trying to redirect here, try to change out things a little bit here. Under center. The lone back for Buffalo is going to be Ray Davis. Going to look to throw to the outside. It's Shakir. Trying to get the first down. He can't. He gets about 1 yard. 4th down and 2 coming up for the Bills. Do they go for it? I think they do. And yes, they are. Looking at Sean McDermott's face, he is going for it. All right. Let's see, what is going on with the stream here? All right, so 4th down and 2 coming up for the Bills. It's actually 2.5. Allen in the gun. 4th down decisions has a toss up here. Trips left, single right. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw. Having time over the outside, has a man caught. That's down to about the 15 for Ty Johnson. A beautiful grab there for the Buffalo Bills. A big play there hitting Ty Johnson. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. The Bills trying to run on 1st and 10. Not going to go anywhere. Settle able to make the stop there. That going to be Tim Settle Jr. on the stop right there. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. See, where is... All right, so 2nd down and 12 for the Bills from the 16 of the Texans. Rips right, double left. Texans showing a single high safety on the left side of the field. Takes the snap, looking to throw is Allen. Having time, having all day to throw. Pressure starting to build, and he's going to get sacked at the 25 by none other than Will Anderson Jr. Wowzers. Wowzers. Rangers Avalanche beginning? Yes, it is. Looking at the games, the 2 games at 9 p.m. should be getting underway momentarily. Rangers Avs and Knights Mammoth. I'm very excited to see what happens with the Rangers Avs game. That is going to be a very, very big and defining game for both teams right now. We're taking a look here. The Bills have themselves now at a 3rd and 22 from their own, or from the 26 of the Texans. Allen in the gun, trips right, double left, takes a snap, looking to throw. Pressure off the edge, scrambling, dancing, trying to find somewhere to go with it. And he throws it, and kind of throwing it away, giving a chance for a receiver, but not able to bring it in. And a big 4th down, and that drive went sideways. Taking a look again, do we have any other score updates? We do not in the NHL right now. But man, what an effort there by Allen. Go ahead and see what's going on over in the Discord land. Let's see. Don't look like we got too much going on over there. So, 4th down and 22. Prater ready to make this kick. It's going to be a 44-yarder. Prater's kick is up, and he made it. Credit to him, he didn't shank that one. We'll see what Davis Mills can do here. Down by 6 with 9.5 to go here in the second quarter. Let me go ahead and flip that arrow around real quick. That drive ate a lot of time for the Bills. Wowzers. Let's take a look over at the NHL. Do we have any other score? Oh, the Maple Leafs just tied it up with the Blue Jackets. Dakota Mermis, assisted by Tavares. Oh, wait, no, was that? No, that was actually the goal to make it 2-1. We're waiting on the goal to make it 2-2. They just made it 2-2. I mean, I figured that would be a good one. I mean, both teams are kind of like on the cusp right now, on top of each other record-wise. But I'm just excited to see how the Avalanche can go. The Avalanche have been one of the hottest teams, getting points in each of their last 10, if I'm not mistaken. It will be NHL standings, just to see if I'm correct. Last time I streamed, I think last night I saw they did have points in each of their last 10. Let me see. Nope, I don't want the Avalanche. I want the standings. How'd you bowl, Dad? Well, Dad's upset that the team sucks, but he bowled well at least.
7 marks a game. 7 marks a game.
And you lost them all?
We won 1. The last game. We're going into the 10th frame. We're up 8 marks. You think we make it? Lost the freaking game. Because everyone... They do. They say, oh, we're just having fun. We're just going to throw. I don't care about anything. No.
Man, Dad is coming in with spitting fire on his team.
Well, that was the team that was right above us. Had a chance to go 5 points.
Man,
now they got 5 points.
He is just flaming his teammates right now. Oh my gosh.
Which means we're going to be in a color for the second half.
He's not blaming himself. He's blaming everyone else but himself. By the way, can you keep the Keurig on? I'm gonna use that for hot chocolate later.
Yeah. 9-3.
Yeah, 9-3. It's been one of those games of our time. But yeah, the Avs have gotten points in each of their last 10, 8-0-2.
1-8. Second game. Average is best.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, my dad came back. He bowls a league. He actually is wearing a hoodie from the college I went to. So, which I did used to bowl. Yeah, I used to bowl for Indiana Tech when I went there, but I graduated from there now. So, not bowling there anymore. But yeah. Wait, is Dalton Schultz? I didn't know if Dalton Schultz was playing tonight. I don't think he is. Jonah. I could be wrong. We return. Let me see. Is Dalton Schultz? It's Dalton Schultz. Oh no, he is okay. He is playing. I'm gonna keep an eye out for him for you here. Dalton Schultz, number 86. Okay, he does have a target. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look here between these two teams. The Texans trying to operate now from their own 23. How's it going, Jonah? How you doing tonight, man? So here we go. 1st and 10. Mills trying to call a bit of an audible here at the line. The back is going to be Woody Marks looking to throw is Mills. Having time. Loads out to the outside. Caught by Nico Collins to the 45. Nice gain up to the 47. A beautiful job working on the Bills' safety, Jordan Poyer there. I'm not obvious. I check my team like 20 times a day, especially before kickoff. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, 5-3 cap still. That's a big one there. Let's see here. Do we got any other? The Flyers going on a 2-minute power play here. On Sunday, it's probably like 70 to 100. Wow. But yeah, Nico with a big, big gain. Let's see. Do we have any updates on that goal to make it? Come on. Give me the second Toronto goal. Let me reload this. And a handoff. No, keeping himself. Mills down to the 48 of the Texans or of the Bills. So we don't have any update. I'm wondering if that goal is being challenged or something over there in Toronto. Because it shows 2-2, but we don't have the details on the goal just yet. We don't know who scored it. We don't know who was assisting on it. We don't know anything about it. Rangers getting off to an early power play. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a face mask on Buffalo. Face mask there on number 96, Deone Walker. 15 yards added to the run. Wow. Walker got hit with a face mask call there. Man. 7-4 in fourth place right now. Top four all 7-4. Let's go. I hope you do, man. I hope you do win it. Let's get Dalton Schultz involved here. So Davis Mills rocking and rolling here. From the 33 of the Bills now. Woody Marks the back. Johnson the fullback in. Collins and Noel on opposite sides here as opposite sides. And let's see. Mills under center. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. No, goes to the end around to the near side. Having room to run to the 30 down to the 28. Gain of 5 brought down by Cole Bishop on the run was, I believe, number 14. I believe that was Jalen Noel. Yes, I did see that 2-2. I'm waiting on the goal update. There we go. It was a John Tavares goal assisted by Cohen and Ekman Larson to make it 2-2. And the Rangers, they converted on the power play. Yes, they did. Mika Zibanejad. Currently listed as unassisted. We'll see if that gets updated in the coming minutes. But it is 1-0 there. Meanwhile, back in this game, 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Texans. Mills takes a snap, looking to throw. Over to the outside, has a man on a fade. Incomplete. Intended for Higgins on that one. I could not see who it was, but it was Higgins. But you know, there's 2 teams I can't wait to cover in the NHL. For one big reason. I love the call sheets, because with the call sheets, I have a little bit of flair of color up the top. The Kraken and the Mammoth both have beautiful blues. Banks off JT Miller. Oh, yeah, okay, so it is JT Miller on the goal now. Credit is assisted by Zibanejad and Fox. It just updated on NHL.com. And going to do a little flip run up the middle. Brought down by Cole Bishop again. On that run was Christian Kirk. 4th down and about 1 coming up for the Texans. I would presume they go for it. You're not going to not go for it here, Houston. Come on. No guts, no glory, D'Amico Ryans. Come on. Yeah, they're going for it. Okay, good. So 4th down and 1 coming up here. Mills in the gun. Marks the back. Tight formation. Takes the snap. Hands off to Woody Marks. Up the middle. He's got the first down to the 20. Down to the 18 for a first down. Eventually brought down by Terrell Bernard. A nice play there for the Texans. There we go. Take a look back on X, see if we got any news over there. Any other updates? Let us see. Now, Moss, I'm going to ask you a question just because I know you're more ingrained in the NHL world and in some content creation. Do you know any of the big names in the NHL I should be following on X for news? Oh my gosh, they just intended for Dalton Schultz for a touchdown, but it fell incomplete. A big play there, intended to go for Schultz for the end zone. Could not bring it in, though. But yeah, do you know anyone? Like, I know the NFL, you have Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport. That'll give you all the latest, news stuff. Is there anyone like that for the NHL I should be following? because I don't know offhand of anyone like that. But then again, NHL is kind of like its own tight-knit, you know, everything's on the down low, we all know everything to ourselves kind of thing. And here we go, Mills on 2nd and 10, rolling out to his right, hitting deep over the middle, incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. That might be a legal contact or a defensive hold. It might be one of the two. See what the call is. Waiting on the call. Illegal contact on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down for the Texans. Let's see. So, taking a look here, that was a bit of illegal contact. And here we go. 1st and 10 from the 13. Pitching out to the far side, trying to cut back around, having plenty of room to the left if he can make something out of it. Has room down to the 10, down to the 5, inside the 5. That's going to be close to a first down. That was a beautiful run there by Xavier Hutchinson. What a run. What a beautiful run. Man. The Flyers don't convert on their power play, but the Canadians make it 5-4. Mike Matheson assisted by Caulfield and Hudson to make it a 5-4 game against Washington. Blackhawks also on the power play against the Kraken with a chance to make it a 2-0 game there. But here we go. 2nd down and 1. Marks the back. Tight formation here. Going to pitch out to Marks to the near side. Trying to run it on 2nd and 1. He's going to lose a yard. 3rd down and 2. Maybe 1. We'll see where they spot it. But here we go. Looking at what the Texans have in store. On this 3rd down and 1. Play clock winding down. Got to use a timeout. Or are they going to use a timeout? I mean, I presume you'd have to, because it's unless they reset the play clock. When did the Bills use a timeout? They did. I don't know when they did, but they did. Unless that was a Bills timeout. I don't know. Here we go. Waiting to see. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Ugh. All right, so they're having to make sure the clock is set right. Go ahead and reload this. See how we're doing over here. Okay. So here we go. The Blackhawks did make it 2-0. Teuvo Tervainen. A nice little run up the middle for Marks to get a 1st down and goal for the Texans. But Teravainen on the goal there, power play goal assisted by Bertuzzi to make it 2-0. That is actually going to be the 2nd point for Teravainen on the night. And it's only in the 2nd period, halfway through the 2nd. They look, the Panthers still have 37 seconds left on the power play to try and make it 2-0 there as well against the Devils. Okay. So here we go. 1st and goal. Going to hand off to Marks up the middle. Or that's actually Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb gets stopped at the 2. Come on. Dalton Schultz. 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 We want Schultz. We want Schultz. We're trying to manifest it. Gonna look to throw. Having time over the outside. Caught. But it's Christian Kirk, but it is a touchdown. Christian Kirk on the touchdown for the Texans to make it a 9-9 game pending the PAT. Wowzers. Let me take a look here. Okay. Taking a look if we got any other news across the NHL. Does not look like it, but we are rocking and rolling. A nice little touchdown there for the Texans. All right, so the PAT to make it a 10-9 game. And it is going to be up and good. 10-9 is the score with 3:47 to go for the Bills with 2 timeouts. Go ahead and reload or flip that arrow around real quick. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Okay, so I need Pierre LeBrun, Frank Saravelli. Let me make sure I follow these people. Pierre LeBrun. Okay, let me make sure I follow. I'm trying to follow some people in the NHL so I can make sure I stay on the loop on that. Frank Saravelli. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Bills not really having a great drive there themselves. Frank Saravelli. Let me make sure I follow him as well. Frank Saravelli. We got Dad popping down here. What's up, Dad? You gonna pop down here for a bit? What's up? Did I get the thing for the bowling? Very specific, Dad. I did not get the sign up for that. Yeah.
Kind of figured. Get it, right?
I can get it next week.
Because we don't have bowling.
Yeah.
So.
Let me make sure I follow Kevin Week well. Yeah. All right, so we are rocking and rolling here, ready for the Bills to get the ball. Let me take a look, though, over here, and he couldn't stop a cripple. Oh, my gosh. Bro is just flaming this team, man. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab another one of these bad boys. Okay. Oh, Wyatt's Road house just burned down? What? Okay, good. Good. It's just the Bills game. Good. So here we go. The Texans ready to send this one away with the 1-point lead. Picks up and away. Back from the 5 to the 10 to the 15. Davis to the 20 to the 25. Goes out of bounds to the 25. Taking a look at the NHL. The Avs have a power play now to try and tie that game up at 1 apiece. We'll see if they can. Again, around the league, the Blue Jackets with a power play with 8:03 left in regulation. The Blues and Flyers tied at 2. Tyson Forster assisted by Andre and Konechny to make it a 2-2 game there. And the Panthers and Devils under 5 minutes to play as well. Actually, under 4 minutes there. First down and 10 from the 25. Allen looking to throw. Having time. Loads up over the middle. Tipped. It's picked. Bullock to the 30, to the 25. He's down inside the 20. He's down to the running laterally to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Texans. But there's a flag on the play. Probably going to be on the run back. We'll see. Probably going to be on the Texans on the run back, but it's going to remain Texans ball. Another tip pass that results in a pick of Josh Allen. Let's see. It's going to be a first down in Houston. 15-yard penalty. How's it going, Cody? How you doing tonight, man? A nice little tip pass there up in the air and a nice little pick by Bullock. That being by Kalen Bullock out of USC. Let's see. That's good, Cody. Man, a nice run back there, but it's going to be halted with a 15-yard penalty for a blindside block. Yep. Right there on the run back at the 15, so it's going to be placed at the 30. The first down and 10 for Houston from the 30 of the Bills. All right, so we'll see what they can do here. No sound yet? What do you mean no sound yet? Are we having sound issues, or... It looks like on my end, it looks like the sound's going through. Are we having sound issues on the stream? Or is it something else? First and 10 from the 30, going to hand off. Marks unable to go anywhere. Loses too, brought down by Greg Rousseau among a few other Bills. Let's see. Sounds feet. What do you mean sounds feet? I know I'm a bit quieter. I'm a bit lower because I'm coming off a bit of a head cold. I'm trying not to kill my voice. Oh, sound effects? I'm not really using any sound effects, but I know I'm sounding a bit lower today because I'm trying to preserve my voice for the weekend. Mills looking to throw on 2nd and 12. Hits the check out to Marks. That's going to be a loss of a few. Brought down by a linebacker, number 58, Matt Milano. Wowzers. He came out screaming like a missile. And with 2.5 to go, the Texans might have to actually punt on this drive, which is kind of crazy. Wowzers. That is not what I would have expected on this drive at all. But 3rd and 17. Ogunbowale, the back to the left of Mills. Trips right, single left is going to be Nico Collins. Mills in the gun from 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. You're just trying to pick up yardage here. Over the middle, hits Nico to the 30. Down to the 25. That's all you had to do. All you had to do is make that field goal easier, and you're going to take it right down to the 2-minute warning. Kick the field goal on the inside of the 2-minute warning and give the Bills less than 2 minutes with 2 timeouts to go. All right. Let's go ahead and see here. We'll see what happens on the other side of the 2-minute warning, but that should be a pretty solid field goal. Okay. We are rocking and rolling here. Take a look over on the channel analytics real quick and something. Okay. So there we go. Let me go ahead and take a look over here. All right. So let's see. What is going on around the NHL? Let's take a little look while we have a second here. Oh, man. So, Capitals still maintaining a 5-4 lead there. The Blue Jackets with 5:47 to go, still at 2 apiece. The Isles make it a 5-0 game on a Max Shabanov goal assisted by Zizikas. The Blues and Flyers tied at 2 with 2.5 to go in regulation. The Devils losing 1-0 to the Panthers with 1:39 to go in the third. The Oilers... Let's see, you joined voice chat? Let me take a look. Can we hear you? Let's try and see. If you can go ahead and try and speak, we can see if we can hear you, man.
Hello?
Let me make sure we are balanced here on the stream. If you want to keep on talking a little bit, how you doing, man?
That Allen interception really pissed me off.
It is certainly a game of our time.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to try and find.
Another game they shouldn't win. I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna have to try and find my charger. So you just like giving up on the stream tonight?
No, I'm still streaming.
You're still streaming?
It's got kind of boring and just being me, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you, man. That's kind of why I've been doing a lot more hockey as well. And I think, unfortunately, as much as I want to cover the NFL, well, we have an issue. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. No, my score bug said error finding scores or error fetching scores.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem with doing the automation is sometimes it does that and sometimes it glitches like that.
Yeah.
But have we been in sync or have I been like behind you like usual or right now I'm getting the field goal here.
Yep. And it's good.
All right. So Fairbairn.
Texans.
Nice. All right. So that's a manageable. You're only like maybe a second or two ahead of me.
Yep.
That's not bad at all.
Josh Allen doesn't have another pick under his sleeve. Thank God, that was horrible.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, as much as I want to cover the NFL, the NHL just does so much better for me, you know?
Yeah, I might not go through with this in the end. I don't know yet. I mean, I have a channel that has almost 5,000 subscribers, and hardly any of them are tuning in. And it just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, part of it is also getting cadence with an audience as well. Like, that's something as well, is that, for me, you know, people generally know, if they watch the channel, they know I'm live on Thursday nights, on Sundays. I try to go live on Wednesdays when I can, Mondays. So getting that general cadence so that people get into that rhythm as well is another big thing.
Yeah.
Now the Bills getting ready to get the ball on the other side of the 2-minute warning here. Go ahead and flip that arrow around real quick.
Yep. Push it on my end too. After they kick it off. Yep. I don't want to jinx it. They gotta. I don't usually switch until the play's over.
Oh, I always switch beforehand. If I switch back, I switch back. Oh well. The chance of a turnover on a kickoff is slim to none.
Oh shoot, Davis! He's gonna take it to the house.
Running up Davis to the 25, to the 30, out to the outside 35, 40, to the 45, 50. He's gone. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Ray Davis is in for the touchdown. Bills.
Wow.
A 98-yard return for the Bills. Well, honestly, I think that was the best thing that could have happened for the Texans, honestly. You know why I say that?
Why?
That basically stops the Bills from doubling up. The Texans now have a minute 43 with all 3 timeouts. Against that Bills defense that was out there for a good 7 minutes of gameplay and didn't get much of it, if any, rest. You know?
Yeah.
The Bills defense is going to be a bit more gassed. So yeah, you're down 3, but the Bills don't have a chance to immediately double up. They can't just immediately double dip. Okay, good. Prater made the PAT.
Yeah, thank God. It should be 17-13 right now. But...
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, that was probably the best thing that could have happened because now they have a minute 40 with 3 timeouts to work downfield. And Mills can hit deep targets. He's proven it tonight.
Yeah, that Bills defense on that touchdown drive was awful. I mean, it didn't help them that the Texans got bailed out a couple times by flags, but, you know.
Yeah.
Take away those flags might have been a different drive, but, you know.
That Bills defense has not had a lot of time to rest, so we'll see how they do. Okay, so we did have a game go final. The Panthers beat the Devils officially. Final at 1-0. Also a hockey game going to overtime as well. I'm trying to give some hockey updates because I, also do a lot of hockey on my channel.
Yeah.
Blues and Flyers 2-2 going into overtime. And the Flyers have the momentum. Both teams have 26 shots on goal. Both teams have 2 goals, but the Flyers have the 2 most recent goals. Here we go.
Is away. Noel returning it again. I mean, no, it's not Noel this time. Never mind.
Go to the far side, going to be returned to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. It's Smith. Trying to run to the outside to the 25. He goes. That's where he's going to be brought down. I'm just curious because I have a very strong opinion on this. What broadcast do you use to watch?
What do you mean?
Which Thursday Night Football broadcast do you use to watch the game on Amazon?
Twitch.
Twitch. Okay, I'm a little confused. So they have 3 Prime broadcasts. If you go through Prime Video, I don't know what the one on Twitch is. It might just be the default view, I think. Here you go, Mills throwing to the outside to Kirk over the middle to the 32.
Okay,
Was that?
Yeah, it's just default, I think. The only thing.
Yeah, it's just the default Al Michaels. I swear by the Prime Vision with Next Gen Stats, you get the all 22 angle from up above, basically like you're playing Madden, effectively.
Yeah.
I swear by that broadcast.
I do have Amazon Prime too. It was easier on here because I don't think I'm logged in on my computer.
Yeah. For me, I swear by that broadcast because I can see the all 22. I can see double left, double right. Marks the back, gonna take the snap, looking to throw. Having time, loads up over the middle, gonna be caught. That's up to the 50, down to about the 49. Was that Nico Collins? He's hurt. Collins is hurt. That's going to be timeout number 1 taken by the Texans, whether they wanted to or not. And let's take a look at that hit again. Just to kind of see where the injury would lie. Gets the hit. Big shot. Goes down. But where did the injury take place? It was a knee injury, it looked like. Oh, right. Yeah, it was right as he was pulling away. Right away as he was pulling from, who was it? Number 28, I think it was? Sam Franklin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pulling away from Sam Franklin, and his left knee, or his right knee, kind of got bent up and shaken in like a weird, it was like a weird force that went through that leg. Did not look good. Didn't look particularly bad, but it didn't look good either.
That was... But yeah, that Bills defense.
Yeah.
Already looking like the Bills defense again. Good God.
I think part of the tough thing with doing the streams of football, though, is that there's so much competition out there as well.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking football. So, you know, people look up Texans versus Bills live. I'm sure you'll get 30, 40 live streams. Easy.
Yeah. I was hoping my live stream would stand out a little more because my thumbnail actually has the correct helmet for the Texans, you know? But...
Yeah. Yeah, a part of it's just, you know, having that, you know, unique style that makes you you. And that's kind of what I found with my thumbnail styles. I mean, you see NHL, NFL, they all kind of look the same. It's all consistent branding across my channel, and I found that has worked. And the thing is, for me, is that with NHL, like last night, I had low impressions, but I was holding a click-through rate of like 14 to 15%, like all stream.
Yeah.
Which is insane for click-through rates. When you're talking hundreds of impressions, like that hit like, I think, 12 or 1,300 impressions by the end of the stream, holding a 14% click-through.
Yeah.
Because in the NHL, I look up, you know, I went on to and one of the tricks I use, I'll go into an incognito window, right? And if I do that right now and go to YouTube on it, it's a fresh YouTube thing. And I just try to search up, like, the stream. So if I look up Bills versus Texans live, you see Football Nation, Tom Grossi. They have a post game. Texans Today by Chat Sports. The Bottom Line View. NW Sports Fanatics. Zuffa. But like if I look up, I don't know, maybe Rangers. Oh man. Rangers versus. I look up like Rangers versus Avalanche live. There is two people live right now covering that game. And one of them is quite literally just effectively the NHL Gamecast. And the other one is two dudes on a couch with a very basic scorebook.
Yeah.
So it's also dealing with, limited competition, which makes it a bit easier, so to speak. You have to stand out against fewer people.
Yeah.
Which is why I think, especially in the winter and into the spring, this channel can actually, explode on me.
That'd be cool.
It would be pretty cool to see if I can get... the ideal goal is hitting monetization requirements by the end of the regular season. For the first tier monetization. Not the big one. The fan funding one. That would be insane if I hit the full one. But Mills thrown over the middle, caught by Kirk. To the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. He's going to be down around the 7. And the Texans will still have one timeout with 37 seconds left. The Bills are going to want to start to use timeouts.
The Bills' defense needs to learn how to block. Good God, they couldn't.
Wow.
They couldn't stop a cripple right now.
Man, nice effort there by Christian Kirk to redirect and cause the man to miss. Who did he make miss? That was
Touchdown,
maybe.
Texans.
Oh man, so here we go. Oh, that
Incomplete.
touchdown.
That's
Looking to
incomplete.
throw over the outside. Is it Schultz? No, intended for Higgins. Incomplete, out of bounds. Now look, do we have any
9
score
ticks left
updates?
here in this first half.
Ooh. Travis Stanheim, assisted by Konechny, gets a 3-2 lead in overtime, and the Flyers will win over the Blues. Feel bad for John now. Oh my gosh. The Capitals are just absolutely iced that game. 2 goals to go up 7-4, man. Ovi got a goal to go up 6-4 with 16:03 left, assisted by Strome. And then again, Ovi assisted by Carlson with 17:56 gone in the period to make it 7-4. Oh my gosh. Now down Texan is going to burn the last time out at 9 seconds to go.
Oh, here I am forgetting to do timeouts again.
Yeah, so here we go. You got probably 2 end zone shots. Considering where you are, you could probably get 2 quick end zone shots off. If it's not there, though, you got to throw it away quick.
Yeah.
You got probably, because you figure you probably burn about 3 to 4 seconds of play right now. With 9 seconds left, you can fiddle with 2 if you want to. They got to be quick developing plays, though. Quick little corner routes, out routes, fades, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you could do 2 plays and still have a 4th down shot. Because it is only 2nd down and goal. How's it going, Tromboner? How you doing, man? We got a Tromboner up in here. So here we go. 2nd down and goal. From the 8. Goes in the gun. You can do anything as long as the play ends with
Touchdown.
the clock stopped. Mills takes a snap. Looking to throw. Over
There's
the
a
middle.
flag.
Caught. That is Higgins. Touchdown. Touchdown, Texans.
Let me
Oh
ask
my
you,
gosh.
Buffalo.
Washington. The Canadians are dead. Stop scoring. It is 8-4 now. Ovi just... Oh my gosh.
Of course, it's on the Buffalo Bills. Every single flag has been on Buffalo today. Good fucking God.
Defensive pass interference. Play is gonna stand as the call is gonna be declined.
And the Bills...
Oh my
Big Mac
gosh.
again. This defense needs to do some readjusting in the second half or at halftime. They can't stop a toddler. Good Lord, man.
Bro, Ovi got a natural hat trick tonight. And Sonny Milano, did he get a hat trick too? No, but he got 2 goals. Ovi has what, 4 points tonight? Oh my gosh.
That's good. Of course.
Ovi has 4, Strome has 3. Oh my word. The PAT is good, so it's going to be 20-16 going into the half here with 5 seconds left. You're almost assured they're just going to take it into the half for the Bills. Go ahead and give these timeouts back. Bring this over to the half. H-A-L-F.
What was even that? Like, Poyer didn't even do jack on that one. Good God.
Oh, man.
His defense. College team could have stopped that.
Ooh, Nathan McKinnon got a goal assisted by Nikas and Gerard to make it a 1-1 game going into the first intermission there between the Avalanche and the Rangers. Nice. It looks like the Leafs and Blue Jackets are going to go to a shootout. Slow stream? Yeah, it is. A bit of a slow stream, and today I am a bit lower. I'm going lower on the voice to try and preserve it because I'm still coming off that cold. And it was probably a mistake to stream hockey. The Blue Jackets. Adam Fantilli got a goal to win 3-2 in overtime. Oh, my word. Yeah, fun fact, I've been working on a channel that's going to have over, like, 1,500 lines in it of chats when it gets moved over for the Discord server. I'm sure you've seen it, Sports Predictor.
Possibly.
If you look down in the staff hangout, because co-commentators have access to that, you'll see the one that's being developed and being built out. It's just a pain in the you-know-what to make. Because I have to manually transcribe every single NHL game into this one. The Bills take the knee, take it into half, and there we go. 20-16 going into the half. This has been actually a good game. Not good in the sense of this is what we wanted, but good in the sense of it has been back and forth all night. Oh, man.
Of course, the Texans are winning in their game they shouldn't be because, God.
Yeah. Well, I will be right back. I'm going to make up some hot chocolate real quick. I got the Keurig already preheated, so I'm going to just make me one real quick.
What's up, Colin? Sorry if I'm not in the best of spirits right now. Those last two drives, actually last three drives, the Bills defense had, that was awful. Good Lord. They couldn't get out of their own fucking way. Ugh.
All right, I am back. If I can sneak back into my desk. That's the one thing is I like this chair. I like this big chair I use, but it makes it a pain to get in and out of this desk.
Yeah.
I have to like climb over the arm of it in order to fit in. Okay. But yeah, this has been a very fun half though. It really has been a fun half. Not the half we were expecting, but a fun half nonetheless.
Yeah. God. That Allen interception was awful.
It was a good play by the defense. That was all defense. I mean, that would not have been a pick if not for the tip.
Yeah.
But the defense found a way to get up there, make the tip, and make it happen.
And then I thought it was going to get called back, and then it was just a penalty added on
No.
to the interception. I was like, oh, of course.
Yeah, I knew as soon as it happened, it was on the return. As soon as I saw when it came in, I knew it was on the return. If it was on the return, it would pick stands.
Yeah. It would have been better if it completely erased the interception, but no.
Oh yeah, the Comets play their first home game tomorrow night. They haven't had a chance to play at home all season so far. So the ECHL begins play in like the end of October, right?
Yeah.
And the Comets have not played a single home game yet. They play their first home game tomorrow night. Which is crazy, but it's because they had to like redo the whole... They had to redo something with like the way the ice is set up in the Coliseum.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be ready until like now.
Yeah. Also, they were playing road game, or they were playing home game, going to a different stadium.
No, they weren't playing.
Sorry.
They weren't playing home in a different stadium. They were playing home in their own home stadium. They just haven't been able to play at home because of the ice.
Oh, okay.
So they were on the road all season. They were practicing in Fort Wayne because they use a different practice facility. Actually, fun fact: I've skated on the Comets practice ice before, just like I've skated on the Penguins practice ice before too. I lived just a short bit away from the practice facility for the Penguins.
Yeah. I skated on the Condors rink before. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Comets finally have their first home game tomorrow. Get a whole homestand all weekend against a bunch of different teams. Let's see. Where's Brett Coleman? Where is Brett Coleman living who is 5 hours behind Eastern time zones? That's not Hawaii, is it?
5 hours. What was it?
Or is it? It might be Alaska. Open link or open image a new tab because Brett Coleman showed that the game for him was at 3:15 today, not 8:15.
Might be Hawaii.
It might be. Let me see. We're in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 10. I think that is Hawaii. Yeah, it is.
Huh. The only reason I know that is because I've done some Hawaii Rainbow Warriors college football sims, and
Well, I know that because actually, when my parents had their 10th anniversary, went to Hawaii. And I was only like 7 or 8 at the time, so my parents had no choice but to bring me along for the ride. And there was one thing I'll never forget. It was 2 a.m, right? And keep in mind, this is during the summer, or during daylight savings time, right? Hawaii doesn't do daylight savings time. So, during daylight savings time, Hawaii is 6 hours behind the East Coast. And my dad's work gives him a call at 2 in the frickin' morning saying, "We know it's 2 in the morning, but we're having this issue." And I remember waking up in the middle of the night. I'm like, what's going on? My mom's just like, "Oh, go to bed. It's Fisher."
It's Fisher.
It's work. Like, go to bed. It's work.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've done some Rainbow Warrior sims, and I like to post the time that the game is located when it kicks off. So for like Texas at the games at 2:30, I'll put 2:30 Central Time or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and I looked up Hawaii time, and I was like, oh, like 4 hours behind us. Not really 4 hours, but
Only a couple hours behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Black Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do on Black Friday for coverage. I might honestly do NHL.
I have to work on Black Friday, so.
If I pull up the NHL,
Friday game, I couldn't do it.
I pull up the NHL broadcast for next week. I think they have a national broadcast in the afternoon.
Oh, shoot. Thanksgiving's next week, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they have a national broadcast at 1 p.m. of Rangers Bruins. Ooh. NHL has really been doing better. The hockey streams, I mean, Trombone, let me give you a little bit of a detail into the analytics, right? So right now, impressions are pacing about what they were for the NHL stream last night, right? On pace for about 1,200, 1,300 impressions by the end of the stream. Click-through was like 14% last night for that hockey game. Tonight, it's only 5%. Average view duration was hovering around 40, or like around 7 minutes, 8 minutes last night. Tonight, it's hovering around 3.5. I mean, the hockey just, for whatever reason, has just done so much better, probably because it's been less competition. There's about 10, I found 10 streams just on a quick search for people covering this game. But for a live NHL game right now, I found only 2. And one of them was one of those no commentary, let me cut up the NHL Game Center in such a way to make it look like it's my own stream kind of thing. But next week, if I'm going to be crazy enough, I might be able to swing it all. Because there is a game at 1 p.m. between Rangers and Bruins, right? On TNT. That game should end about 3:30, give or take. Maybe closer to 4, but we'll see. But then, if we go to the NFL scores, the Black Friday game on week 13 is at 3 p.m. So I could probably go live for like the second half of that game. That game ends up around 6. Then the Penguins play the Blue Jackets at 7. So I can cover 2 NHL games and half a football game next on Black Friday. If I'm not doing much with the family is the big question. That's the big if. But I'm honestly, if the hockey blows up the channel, I'm almost debating getting ESPN Plus and trying to see if I can watch out-of-market games with ESPN Plus. Let's see. Can you watch out-of-market NHL games with ESPN Plus? Yeah, you can watch okay. NHL Power Play, which is included with ESPN Plus.
Here we go.
So I can watch games that are out of market on ESPN Plus. So it might be worth it for me if the hockey ends up blowing up the channel. It might be worth it for me to get ESPN Plus just for that. How much is it? That's not bad. ESPN Plus at $12.99 a month for the basic plan. Because I don't need the bundle. I don't need Disney Plus, and I don't need Hulu. I just need live sports. So, let me see. Oh, Power Play is the unlimited plan. How much is the unlimited plan? That's the other question, is how much is it? I'll have to do some research into that, but that might be worth it. We'll see. We're getting ready now for the second half here in Houston.
Bear sends it deep.
Okay.
Ugh, awful return. Might as well just take it.
And it's going to be a return from Davis to the 20, and that is it. That is absolutely it.
Okay, let's see.
But yeah, I mean, trombone, I'm doing what I can. Like, I still want to do football, but it comes to a point where I got to do what's best for the channel, you know? And I do enjoy hockey, and the hockey does so much better that I'm still going to cover NFL. Like, next Monday, non-negotiable, or this coming Monday, non-negotiable, I am covering the Panthers game, so I cover all 32 teams. But going forward, it's going to be prioritizing, like, Penguins games, then Steelers games, then NHL, then NFL, probably. I'm going to hand off up the middle. Goes nowhere with Cook.
Yeah, I'm fighting with myself to keep at it with these streams, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what you might want to do, potentially, and I don't know if you did or not in your predictions video, but maybe make like a little announcement in the predictions video that you're going to be live so that people might be more inclined to tune in. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Include maybe something at the end or in the middle or something like that saying, you know, or even when you do the game that you're going to be going live for, make like a little note saying I'll be doing like live play-by-play or whatever. As Allen throws over the middle, caught by Haas up to the 35 to the 39, brought down by Bullock.
That actually might not be a bad idea. You might be actually onto something there.
I mean, that's why I do the, the weekly bulletins I post on Wednesdays. That way people who are actively looking at the content, looking at the channel, looking at everything like that, I always make sure I make note of that so that people can say, ooh, he's going to be live during this. Let me go ahead and mark my calendar. Let me make sure I tune in for that, If people don't know you're going to be live and it's a bit of a surprise, it's a bit tougher for people to turn in and say, oh yeah, I'm going to watch it. Here we go. Allen takes a snap. A little bit of movement on the right side of the line, but no call. And he's going to get brought down at the 40. Keep in mind, he took a pretty good shot earlier and was slow to get up. So, something to keep an eye on there. But he did manage to pop right back up here. As Will Anderson getting looked at on the sideline now. That is a potentially big loss if he's going to be out for any length of time.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move this score just a little bit.
Cook gets about 2 or 3 on that one. Third down.
Yep.
Oh.
And he got
Come
3.
on, Bills.
There's going to be a 3rd down and 7. Oh my gosh.
Come on, Bills. Come on. Please.
Meanwhile, real quick, in between plays here, there are 3 NHL games that are getting ready to get started. The Stars Canucks are at the Canucks, the Senators at the Ducks, and the Kings at the Sharks. All slated to begin here at 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, so Allen in the gun, 3rd down and 7. It's going to be 7. It's actually 6. Single high safety is going to be Bullock. Allen tried to call a bit of an audible.
He's not going to get sacked. He gets out of it.
Come on,
Allen, do something.
Let's see, takes a snap, looking to throw. Pressure off the edge.
Wow.
Evading the sack. Rolls out to his left, trying to find something. Pressure. Scrambling. Dancing back. And he's going to get dropped at the 25 by Will Anderson. Oh, my word.
What a fucking waste.
Allen should have taken the first sack because now it's going to be better field position. You can just switch over to mainly hockey, then playoff time, do more. That's kind of the plan, I think. I'm going to prioritize NFL playoffs to see how those streams do. But right now, I am starting to make that switch. This week is a little tough because I do want to cover Steeler games. Because sometimes you'll get like my dad's reaction to that chair last week when the Steelers got the Kyle Duggar pick 6. So just because of timing, it looks like I'm going to be doing all NFL on Sunday. But starting, going forward, I'm going to be trying to prioritize Steelers streams, then Penguin streams, then NHL, then NFL to fill in the gaps. But on Monday, I am going to cover, for sure, Monday Night Football because I made a promise to myself before the season even started that I was going to focus and do every team at least once. The only team I have not done is Carolina. and they play on Monday Night Football. So I'm taking advantage of that and making sure I cover every NFL team. Plus, I'm also going to cover Rams games as well when I can, because we don't always get the Rams out here as well. I'm sure you get the Rams a lot out there, though. Sports predictor?
Probably. I don't have cable, so I don't really know. But,
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But you'd be out in their home market out there.
Yeah. You probably get all the Rams home games.
Probably all of them, period. Unless there's a network conflict with the Chargers. I don't know who would take dominance, but...
Yeah. If the Texans score on this or get a touchdown on this drive, I might just hop out.
Oh, man. Yeah. Go ahead and flip that arrow around real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's going to be the play, Trump owners. I'm starting to look at what NHL games I can do first and foremost, and then filling in the gaps with NFL streams. Because obviously, any stream is better than no stream. But NHL does way better than the NFL, so that's kind of like the plan. Once we get to the playoffs, obviously I'm going to test the waters back again with NFL to see how NFL streams in the playoffs do. But yeah, I mean, NHL has done wonders for this channel. Chat's been a lot more active. We get more people, more average view duration, more watch hours, more subscribers, all that kind of stuff. You know? Across all my NFL streams, I think I've been net neutral on subs for the last, like, month and a half. But NHL, I have been, like, plus 46 on my last 6 big NHL streams. So, I mean, it sucks because, like, football gave me my start and I want to keep going to it. But it comes to a point where you got to follow the numbers, you know? If I want to be able to pursue this as a long-term thing for the channel, it's something I got to look into, you know what I mean? So, the football is nice when I'm coming off a cold because you have these nice little breaks in the action.
Yeah.
Hockey is just go, 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 go.
Let's see what the Bills defense can do. Probably a whole lot of nothing.
All right, 1st and 10. In. 57, that is going to be Blake Fisher reporting as eligible. Right into the NHL. Exactly. The NFL is already super flooded. So, like, my stream is being compared against maybe 10 other streams covering this game right now. That the impressions get spread thin. Mills throws to the outside, caught by Chubb. Up to the 35, to the 40, to the 43. Just about. Nice little gain for the Texans. But yeah, with the NHL, there's like nobody doing a lot of NHL games. So it's almost a market where I could try. Didn't Josh get hurt? He did, but he came back in. He was out for literally just the 4th down play. He hopped out because he had to. But he got out and came right back in. But yeah, with the NHL, I mean, it's basically like there's a chance that if I end up fully committing to NHL, and if I get ESPN Plus to eventually cover more, I could eventually turn into effectively the Tom Grossi of the NHL, so to speak. Not saying I'm ever going to reach his heights. I doubt I'll ever reach 1 million subscribers, you know? But I could be kind of that presence where I'm like one of the more go-to streamers potentially in the NHL, because there's not as many people that do it for the NHL, if I'm being completely honest. You know? That's not me trying to say I'm going to be the best, but like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Goes nowhere.
Oh.
The injured Bill, do you have a number on that? I think that's number 8.
That's Bernard.
That's going to be Terrell Bernard, yeah. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I find this channel without the Grossi stream. Exactly. Without the Grossi raid, that's the thing. The Grossi raid gave me a bit of an audience of people that kind of continually come, like you, like John, you know, like a bunch of those people. But at the same time, I really got to focus on what's going to do well to help grow the channel without life support, without support of all the raids. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to get a raid every stream. That's just the fact of the matter. I'm not going to get raided every stream. I mean, I don't even expect a raid, period. Maybe one a year, if that. You know? I can't be too reliant on those raids to grow this channel. So I got to find what is going to grow this channel by itself. And for me, that's been hockey, you know? What'd you say?
Yeah. I said, I wish I could get a raid. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I think part of the problem is that he looks for the small guys. Like, under 500 subscribers usually is what I found.
And technically, I'm not a small guy, but I'm also not a...
Yeah.
Numbers can be deceiving.
But yeah, it's like the thing is that based on the NHL market and from what I've seen, there is a legitimate non-zero chance that I could effectively turn into the NHL equivalent, obviously to a significantly smaller scale, of Tom Grossi. For the NHL, you know? Because there's nobody really doing it for the NHL, and I got the ability to snap back and forth real quick, you know? Because that's the thing that holds people back doing NHL. Is you got to have that quick go-getter, you know? You can't... But you also got to be able to enunciate everything in a way that can kind of slow the game down a little bit. And I've learned that, too. I've tried to go too quick, and it turns people away. But you also don't want to go super slow of puck in the neutral zone, over to the offensive end, wing to... He scores! You know? You got to be more like through the neutral zone, moving to the offensive end, wing to wing, Crosby over to Kindle. Kindle back over to Malkin. He shoots. He scores. You got to have that kind of...
Joe Buck of hockey.
What was that?
You can't be the Joe Buck of hockey.
Yeah, you can't be super slow. You gotta be quick. You gotta be, you know, poignant on it. And there's just not a lot of people that do hockey. It almost feels like hockey is like its own little club. Like from what I've seen, as I've been trying to grow in that hockey community, the hockey community is very tight knit, but it's almost like its own little clique. You know what I mean? You got to work your way in, and once you're in, you're kind of in a cozy spot.
Yeah.
More so than the football community. Football is just like, you know, everybody talks about it. It's super big. So. But yeah, so that's kind of, I think, going to be the mentality going forward on this channel is prioritizing those NHL streams just because that's what's doing the numbers, you know? Bill's looking to throw on second and 16, scrambling, has room. The 30 to the 33, but there's a flag. Probably coming back for a hold, I'd imagine.
Hold on the Texans. Finally, Texans get penalized.
I imagine it was a hold. Ooh, yeah. Nick Paul tying up the game for the Lightning at the end of the third, assisted by Moser and Lilleberg. The Kraken also tying it up with goals from Riker Evans, assisted by Caton and Wright, and Ty Kartai, assisted by Fisker Mogard and Montour. The Rangers also going up.
It's going to be a second and 26.
Yeah.
Come on, Bill.
Also, Adam Edstrom gets a goal for the Rangers to go up 1-0, or 2-1, assisted by Schneider and Carrick. I have a couple more goals to update on, but we'll update that in between plays here. I mean, we have a lot of goals. We have like 5 goals to update on. Do double left, double right, taking the snap, hands off to Woody Marks, has a hold to the outside of the 20 to the 25, and gets those penalty yards back. 3rd down and 16. The Vegas Golden Knights, 2 goals. Ben Hutton, assisted by Reinhart and Jack Eichel. Assisted by Dorofiev and Theodore to go up 2-0 over the Mammoth. The Stars and Canucks are tied at 1 apiece. The goals by Linus Karlsson, unassisted for the Canucks. And Maverick Bork, assisted by Rakelian. Ducks have an empty net because they're going to get a power play. The Sharks also, Adam Gaudette, assisted by Dallandia and Graff to go up 1-0 over the Kings. But looking to flip it out to the outside. What was that, Davis Mills? Intentional grounding is what that was.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, they're better not being our bailout.
Yeah, no, literally. Davis Mills tried to flip it out and there was nobody in the area. That's got to be intentional grounding. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
The conversation really should be about where is this going to be spotted. Ineligible man downfield, never mind, but it's going to be a decline penalty, 4th down coming up, and the Texans got to punt it away. All right. Go ahead and see here. What is going on with the channel? How are we doing over here? Ugh. But I think I've managed to find a way where I can keep the boosts. for the channel. Oh, bro, we got 5 boosts on the Discord server now. Wowzers.
There's a flag on another kickoff. God.
Okay, so we have
That's
3
like the
available
4th
boosts.
time there's been a flag on kickoff.
The question is, though, do we get a server tag? Or do we save 2 more boosts to try and get... Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. We got to see how we want to do this. We got to see how we want to do this. Because we can get our own Discord server tag if we want. Or enhance the role styles. I don't think that's necessary. And we'll have to see. Review perks. Okay.
Lord, I'm getting really tired of these special teams flags.
What on the
It's like
return
fourth
team?
time. On the return team, yeah. The 4th time this game.
Wowzers.
There's been a flag on a punt.
What can I say? Special teams, special plays, special players.
Special needs.
Yes, we're bringing that meme back. Special teams, special plays, special players. Oh, yeah, I gotta make sure I follow NHL. I don't think I'm following the NHL. I am not. There we go. So 1st and 10 coming up now for the Buffalo frickin' Bills. Ready to rock and roll here. 1st down and 10 coming up. And let's see. 1st and 10. Allen under center. Cook the lone back. Double left. Takes the snap. Going to look to hand off at the middle. Cook trying to find a hole. Gets up from the 10 to about the 13 or 14. Hey, what's going on Sunday? Oh, the game's at 1 and 7, so I can't do NHL on Sunday. But I will stream the Pens game. Or the Steelers game. And the Buccaneers game. Or the Rams game, I'll call it. But 2nd and 6 from the 14. Actually, 2nd and 5, just about. Allen. The handoff. No, rolling out to his right. Finds a man. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 6. Allen took a shot on that play as well. Oh, man, I can't... Oh, I can stream Penn Sabres on Wednesday. Okay, good. Good, I can still stream a hockey game. So 3rd down and 6 coming up now for the Bills from their own 14. Allen in the gun. They call a bit of an audible. Single high safety all the way back at the 30.
What a
Allen looking to throw, having pressure. And he gets sacked. Who's on that tackle? Was that 55? Daniil Hunter. Wozes. And the Bills are going to go 3 and out again.
Like 3 and get the fuck out.
Oh my word. Let's see. So the punt going to be called for a fair catch at the 45.
It's that offensive line. They can't block a
We're not blocking for anything. Texans defensive front is just too strong.
Offensive. Allen might as well just sit out there without an offensive line. because that offensive line couldn't stop a Pee-wee player right now. Good lord, dude. All right, Texans, just score a touchdown and then hop out of here. I'm probably just gonna call it if they score a touchdown here.
Yeah.
Stream's not doing good. I'd rather be working on other stuff that actually gets me views and traction and all that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I tried. I really did. I wanted this to work, but
Okay. There we go. Ugh.
I hate quitting on shit like this, but just
Man.
gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, for me, that's kind of what I've been doing, is I've been just realizing and adapting on the fly. You know, I think now I'm going to really start to double down on the hockey, especially. I've tried the football as much as I can, but it's just not pulling in the numbers anymore, you know?
Yeah. I just gotta stick to what works for me. Live streaming is just not gonna work for me.
Well, eventually streaming might. It's just not necessarily streaming play-by-play. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Football has lost its momentum. It really has. Like, the views on football were, like, up here at the start of the year, then they kind of went, and then boom. Crashed harder than the stock market in 1929. So, meanwhile, the hockey viewership, like I said, a good NFL stream for me anymore is like around 200 views, if that. A bad NHL stream for me is around 200 views. I mean, would I rather have the floor be at 200 views or the ceiling be at 200 views? I mean, it's, you know, basic numbers, you know?
Yeah. The Eagles, a game from Sunday got me about 126.
Nice. Better than mine did.
Yeah. I mean, afterwards, I got 35. So, I think it's like 90 something at least.
Oh, they had a ref come out. A ref got injured.
Ooh.
A non-contact injury. Oh my gosh, is that an Achilles? Did Bro tear his Achilles? Oh my gosh. He's getting carted off right now.
Crowds.
So here we go. First down and 10 coming up. Chiefs player down. Nice, tromboner. Nice.
What Trumbo say?
Tromboner said, Chiefs player down.
Another injured Bill.
And that is going to be, who's that? Was that 41? 31?
31, yeah.
31, that would be Maxwell Hairston. Oh, boy. But yeah, so I think, you know, especially after this NFL week, I'm really going to be putting a lot of my weight into doing NHL as much as possible. Because, again, I mean, right now, if I could turn this channel into like a full-time kind of gig, I would absolutely love it. I doubt I would. Yeah. You know, I'd need, you know, the channel would need to absolutely explode. But if I want to even have a chance at it, I got to be able to, you know, I got to be able to do what's going to be best for the channel. And right now, it's the hockey. Ooh, the Mammoth got a goal to make it 2-1 there. It was a Nate Schmidt, assisted by Colton Keller. Stars also took a lead on a Jason Robertson goal. What a surprise. He got a goal. Oh my gosh, he's been on fire lately. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing this because I love it, but if I could leverage it into a position, like into a job, I'd love it as well. So, let's see. What is getting posted? The Super 16. Penguins are 9th on the Super 16. Let's go. Let's see. Again, just taking a bit of a look here. All right. Well, Stuart Skinner wants to be a goalie for Team Canada. We'll see if he gets in. Okay. I guess that's the other thing as well, is that there's always something to talk about with NHL. There's always action. But we'll see. Hairston walking over to the blue tent. They're thankfully able to evaluate him. He's walking under his own power. And here we go. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Okay, so 2nd down and 7. Marks is the back. Double left. Single to the right. And the man in motion across from left to right. That's going to be number 81. That's going to be the wide receiver there, Jaden Higgins. Balance set now. Going to take the snap. Going to hand off. Marks to the outside. Up the middle to the 45. Just about of the Bills. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Okay. Another injury. Are you kidding me? That's Woody Marks. Another. Oh my gosh. How many injuries have we had this game? Do you know offhand, man? Probably been what, about like 10?
10 what, injuries?
Yeah.
Probably close to that, yeah.
This is the injury bowl, man. No one's safe, not even the refs.
Bills can't get a stop bowl. It's awful. This game has been. Ugh.
Oh man. We'll see. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. Mark's walking off. And we'll see. A ref had, of course, another ref that has an issue. Actually, the sub-in ref. Let's see here.
You know, I love it when people comment on my shit and then I respond to them, and they tell me to grow a thicker skin. It's like, dude, I'm not even mad. I'm just responding to your comment.
Oh my gosh, brother, we can't get any offense going this half. 4th and 2.
Yeah.
If I'm Houston, I'm trying to draw him offside. I'm getting up to the line quick and trying to draw him offside using a timeout.
I was honestly hoping the Texans would score.
Oh, well, officially going to be ruled out probably is going to be Terrell Bernard. He's over there in an arm sling.
Yep. That's Blaken. Yep.
Let's see.
But yeah, my adoring
You know what?
Republic.
While they are having a flag here, I'm going to pull up the ESPN playoff machine. and kind of like project out these games. So let's say the Texans go on and win this. I like the Colts over the Chiefs, the Steelers over the Bears, the Bengals. I took the Ravens, but that's gonna be a close one. I took the Seahawks. I think I took the Packers, the Lions, the Jags, the Browns, the Falcons, the Cowboys, the Rams, and the Niners. So here we go. This punt is going to be up and away. 5:53 to go in the third. Going to be called for a fair catch at about the 7, maybe the 6. We'll see where it ends up. Moving over to week 13, Lions, Packers. I think the Lions revenge. The Chiefs beat the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Ravens at home over the Bengals. The Eagles over the Bears. Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry. If we see the Lions that played before last week in the Vikings game.
Yes. I'm going to take the Niners over the Browns. I think the Jags should beat the Titans. Colts at home over the Texans. Let's see. I like the Saints at the Dolphins. I'm going to take that game. I think that's going to be a bit of an upset there. The Jets at the Falcons. I think that's a clear upset. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 coming up for the Bills. I'm going to try to get like my whole playoff scenario right now. Going to run up the middle, and that goes for like 3 yards to the 11. Rams better dominate the Panthers. The Bucs will dominate. The Cardinals. I like Seattle over Minnesota. Chargers over the Raiders. The Steelers at home against the Bills. I think the Steelers have a chance at winning that one. I'm gonna take the Steelers on that one.
Which one? Sorry.
Steelers against the Bills at home. We got JD in the chat. How's it going, JD, man? How you doing? 2nd down and 6 from the 11.5. Allen in the gun. Trips right, single left. Single high safety position down about the 28 for the Texans. Looking to throw. Allen over the middle. Caught by Shakir at about the 14-yard line. Let's see. Broncos, Commanders. I'm going to take Washington at home on that one. And then the Patriots against the Giants. Moving to week 14. I'm going to take the Cowboys over the Lions. The Jets at home over the Dolphins. I think the Ravens win against the Steelers in Baltimore. The Bucks win over the Saints. I'm going to take the Jags to beat the Colts. I think it's going to be like a what the heck kind of a game by Indianapolis. 3rd and 3 for the Bills. Allen in the gun. Man covered with a single high safety around the 25. Looking to throw. Allen over the outside. Caught by Khalil Shakir to the 28. But the ball came out.
Oh my.
Texans ball for the moment. Oh my gosh. They're ruling Texans ball. Second turnover.
Just go to touchdowns, I can get out of here. Just go to touchdowns, I can get out of here. God. Fucking Bill shits. Can't pick these losers to do anything.
Let's see. Did he catch it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yep. Ball came out. That's a fumble. Clear recovery. I can return for the Bills was nice. It was. But since then, it's been all Texans. I think the Titans will beat the Browns on the road. The Vikings win at home against Washington. I'm going to take Seattle over Atlanta. Buffalo at home against Cincy. Vegas at home against Denver. Denver's been kind of one of those teams this year.
Yeah, take a seat on the bench, Shakir. We'll take a seat.
The Packers against the Bears. I like that in Green Bay. But 1st and 10 from the 22 of the Bills. Going to hand off his Mills up the middle. And up the middle going. I think that's Chubb down to the 16. Oh, that was actually Marks. Woody Marks is back in. Rams will get a win over the Cardinals. We'll take the Chiefs at home to win against the Texans. And the Chargers, they'll somehow manage a way to beat the Eagles. Now from the 15-yard line, going to be a 2nd down and 3 for the Texans. Marks the back. Johnson the fullback. Going to take the snap, going to hand off. Marks, he is going to get stopped after a gain of 1, if that, by Jordan Boyer. Week 15, I got Tampa at home. I got New England at home. I'm going to take Cincinnati at home. I think they're going to win that one. That's going to be a sneaky game. Let's see, Jason, how many years have you been streaming? I have been streaming off and on since like the 2021 season. Consistently, I've been streaming for about a year now on this channel. Coming up, actually, 11 months consistently on this channel since rebooting. I think the Jets will win on the road there. We're just going to do a little bit of a prediction here. Just kind of filling out my my slots for each of these games coming up to get my playoff machine prediction. Gonna hand off at the middle. And getting the first down somehow is Woody Marks. Let's see if they spot it. They're going to spot Woody Marks for the first down. A nice little gain there.
Oh my God, Bills. Wish they would have just lost straight up. Just not shown up at all.
Man.
Not his defense can't do shit. And offense can't do anything without.
If you haven't watched you since like 220 subscribers, now you're over 300. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, though, I do think that as much as I like doing football, I think we're still going to be doing football, but hockey's going to have to be like the main focus for the channel, especially after this week, mostly because hockey is what's been doing well for the channel. I'm still going to be streaming Steeler games, still going to be streaming NFL when there's like no hockey I can cover, but I do think it's starting to become that time because the football streams, while they are fun to do, you know, they're not pulling in the numbers. The hockey, I have just as much fun doing, and they, you know, chat's active, chat's lively. But, yeah, we started the year, though. We started 2025 at, like, 25 subscribers. We have grown over 300 subscribers this year, which is incredible. Absolutely insane. But second down and 10 now. Mills in the gun. Double right, double left. Woody Marks the lone back from the 11 of the Bills. And we got to delay a game with 1:23 left in the third. Let's see. I'm going to take the Eagles over the Raiders, the Seahawks over the Colts. Yeah, it's in Seattle. Denver at home over Green Bay, San Francisco at home. Carolina beats New Orleans on the road. The Rams win at home against Detroit, I would say. Dallas beats Minnesota at home, and the Steelers obviously just destroy the Dolphins. Any sense of victory. Moving to week 16, I think in Seattle, the Seahawks win. The Eagles beat the Commanders. I'm going to take the Bears at home against Green Bay. The Jets over the Saints. As Mills looking to throw, 2nd and 15, over to the outside, caught down. No, never mind, incomplete. Let's see now. Bills over the Browns. The Chiefs over the Titans. I'm going to take the Patriots.
Bills.
What's that?
Brown's gonna beat the Bills.
The way the Bills are playing tonight, it's possible. Especially if Shador actually, when he has a full rep. Man. Remember Legion of Boom back in 2013? It was a crazy defense. But, hey, they didn't throw the ball. Or they chose to throw the ball instead of handing off to Marshawn. So, you know. Legion of Boom is only as good as the play calling is to support it.
Yeah.
We go 3rd and 15, throwing to the outside for Kirk. Caught. Down to the 7, just about, maybe the 8. We'll see where they spot it. Brought down by a gaggle of Bills. And so let's see. It's going to be a field goal here. I think the Chargers are in Dallas. The Vikings against the Giants. Carolina. I think they have a chance at home against Tampa Bay. I'll take them over that. Oh, man. No complaints there. That was my first time seeing Brady win a Super Bowl. Hey, fair enough, man. You know, I think the first Super Bowl I actually sat down and watched and saw Brady come back was... Oh, man. The first Super Bowl I think I ever saw them win, like, live was against Atlanta. I remember watching that Super Bowl explicitly. Super Bowl 51. But I've watched football like the Steelers before, but I didn't really spend too much time really paying attention and remembering what Super Bowls I was watching. So... I think the Jags beat Denver on the road. The Cardinals beat the Falcons at home. Texans should beat Vegas at home. I'm going to take the Lions to beat the Steelers. Bengals beat the Dolphins, and the Colts beat the Niners. I only have 2 more weeks left to predict to have my final playoff seeding prediction as of right now. Let me go ahead and flip that arrow around real quick. The Bills find themselves down by 7 now. With 17 seconds left, or 17 in the third. Week 17, Commanders are going to lose at home against the Cowboys. Yeah, Lions over the Vikings. That sounds good. I'm going to take the Chiefs at home against the Broncos. Yeah, let's see. I think the Raiders will win at home against the Giants. The Chargers, I think they'll win at home against the Texans. Carolina's going to put up a fight against Seattle. What do you think Josh Allen did to his hand? I don't know, man. I don't know. Where do I have Seattle right now? Just so I see. I have them at 7-3. Oh, wait, no. My projection right now for Seattle is 12-3. Ooh, that's a close one. I'm going to take Green Bay at home over Baltimore. Cincinnati at home. Pick is up and away. It's going to be a touchback for the Bills. Steelers over the Browns. Patriots over the Jets. I'm going to predict... We'll give the Seahawks that win there. Rams should beat the Falcons. Chicago over San Francisco. The way they've been playing. Bills-Eagles is going to be a fun one. That will be a big one in Week 17. That can go either way. I'm going to wait on that. Titans over the Saints, I think. The Colts over the Jags. The Bucks over the Dolphins. We'll give that one to the Bills. Something fluky is going to happen there. The first and 10 for the Bills from their own 35. Allen under center. Tight formation. Going to hand off. No, looking to throw out of the play action. Pressure coming. He's sacked. He is sacked by To'o. I need to grab a cord real quick. Because my speaker is almost dead.
He might as well just take a knee every play. This offensive line is a disgrace.
My camera might freeze. It might have already frozen.
And it's the end of this third fucking quarter.
Yeah, that does take us to the end of the third. Let's see. Sneaking back in. And good.
That was ridiculous.
Now I'm on to week 18. Rams over the Cardinals. That's an easy win.
Cripples.
I think Denver wins at home against them. Chiefs win. Patriots win. Eagles win. Steelers win at home against Baltimore and win the North. Seattle on the road at San Fran, I think, takes the win there. I'm going to take the Texans to beat the Colts at home, week 18. The Cowboys beat the Giants, but not good enough to sneak into the playoffs, I don't think. I have Dallas at 9-7-1. It's all going to depend on what Green Bay does. It's literally going to come down. No matter what, I have Dallas missing the playoffs. Wow, I have Dallas missing the playoffs entirely. Atlanta wins. I'm going to give the Bills the win. The Bucks the win. I have the Bears winning the frickin' North. Oh my gosh. And I have the Packers. Packers either make it as the 6th seed or miss it entirely, and the Lions sneak into the 7th seed. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, right now, my current projected standings. In the AFC, 7th seed, Denver Broncos. Oh my gosh, I hate myself for what I did. I did not realize what I've done. Take a wild freaking guess who wins the AFC West in my predictions.
Ravens?
The AFC West.
My bad. The Broncos?
From Boner, ding, ding, ding. You're correct. I have the Chiefs winning a 3-way tie at 11-6. I have the entire AFC West. The top 3 teams, the Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos, tied at 11-6, and the Chiefs take the tiebreaker. And I have 6 losses as the maximum to make it to the playoffs. I even have Buffalo missing at 11-6.
They deserve it. They deserve to be able to play.
I mean, I have the Broncos at the 7th seed, 11-6. The Chargers at the 6th seed, 11-6. The 5th seed Jaguars, 11-6. 4th seed Chiefs, 11-6. 3rd seed Steelers, 11-6. Second seed Colts 12-5, and the first seed Patriots at 15-2. As the Bills hit Cook over the middle to the 31, gain of 3. My NFC is a bit more sensible. I have the Lions at 10-7 at the 7th seed, the 6th seed Niners at 10-7, the 5th seed Seahawks at 14-3, the 4th seed Bears at 11-6, the 3rd seed Buccaneers at 11-6, the 2nd seed Eagles at 12-5, and the 1st seed Rams at 14-3. Man, well, I'll do a little playoff prediction off of that as well while we have a second. Allen looking to throw. 3rd and 13. Pressure coming up the middle. Rolling out to his right. Trying to load up. He runs to the 40, to the 45. He gets the first down.
You might as well just run every play, honestly. Probably better off.
Okay, let me grab a LaCroix.
I should put the game to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I just did that.
Yeah.
Now, in my playoff prediction,
And
let's see.
give the Bills the ball.
Broncos, Colts. I take the Colts at home. Okay.
I suck today.
Here we go. Double left, double right. Allen in the gun. Cook the back. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Over to the outside. Caught by Gilliam. Gain of 3. 2. Gain of 2. I have the 2 seed Colts beating the 7 seed Broncos. I think the Steelers are good enough this year to win a playoff game. 3-6. I think they beat the Chargers. And I'm going to take... That's a close one. Jacksonville is way too inconsistent for me to take them. But I think they're going to hit an upset on the Chiefs. That means the Jags go to New England. And I think New England handles them easily. Steelers, Colts, classic rivalry. I got to think about that one. 2nd down and 8. Cook in the backfield. Tight formation here. One lone receiver on the near side is going to be Terrell Shavers. But goes to Cook to the 45, 40, 35 down inside the 35 to about the 32. Just about. I'm going to take the Colts. Daniel Jones, though. I don't know that I trust Daniel Jones.
The Chargers? I take Kent State over the Chargers in the playoffs because the Chargers are the most inconsistent team in the playoffs.
Yep.
I've learned that this past year and years before.
I think I take the Steelers though over the Colts. Daniel Jones in the playoffs, or not? Daniel Jones in the playoffs. I don't know how I feel about that. 1st and 10, gonna hand off to Cook up the middle.
Regular season and miss the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean the Steelers. Didn't the Steelers play the Colts this year already though?
Yeah.
They beat the Colts, didn't they? Yeah, they did. 27-20.
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh though, I don't know how it fared. The problem is Indianapolis going to be legit in the playoffs? With that, I'm going to take the Colts actually because of the 2 defensive additions they made. Or because of the defensive addition they made with Sauce Gardner. I think that's going to overwhelm, and Mike Tomlin's not known for doing well in the playoffs. So I have a Colts-Patriots AFC Championship game where I think New England gets away with it. New England could get away with it with Drake May.
Cool.
I like New England.
That'd be awesome. I'd love that.
I like New England.
I hope they're...
Are you coming out, Perk Rodgers? The thing is, I like Rodgers, but Tomlin is going to hold this team back. Tomlin's status quo is we will make the playoffs and nothing more. Rodgers will will his way to a playoff victory, but then Tomlin's going to sabotage it in the AFC or in the divisional round.
Honestly,
3rd and 2, handing off to Cook up the middle, and he gets a yard.
Anyway. And the Bills drive stalls.
So I take the Patriots out of the AFC. NFC, Lions, Eagles. I think the Lions are going to be a bit more consistent. Yes, it's in Philadelphia, but the Eagles, I am not high on Philadelphia at all. I take Tampa Bay over San Francisco, and then I will take Seattle. Or actually, playoff Darnold, I'm going to take the Bears. No, Seattle. Because Caleb Williams has no playoff experience. All right, so 4th down and 1. The Bills are going for it here from the 23 of the Texans. Allen He takes the snap, hands off. Cook is going to get stuffed. Down at the 25, the Texans are going to take over.
That's where I throw in the towel.
I love that tight end you guys
This
got.
team
Washington.
fucking sucks.
Yeah, Washington is incredible, man. Bro was like throwing players into the void last week. It was incredible. Let's go ahead and flip that over.
Fucking Bill shits.
What are you throwing in the towel?
Yeah, I quit. I'm done with streaming. Fuck that. I gave it a shot. It's not worth it.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's why I should just stick with what I know.
I haven't seen anyone throw plays around that, players around like that since Gronkowski. Yeah, Washington. I mean, Mount Washington is an absolute freaking beast. He is an absolute freaking beast. So, let me see. Man, but yeah, out of the NFC, we have Seattle and Tampa. I'm going to take Tampa to win that. And, oh no, are you freaking kidding me? It's going to happen again in the playoffs. But it's the Rams redemption game. They win over the Lions. Washington, let me take a look how tall he is. Darnell Washington. He is 6'7". Oh no, I just said the thing. I just said the thing without even realizing it. But yeah, so my NFC Championship game is Rams Buccaneers. And I'm sorry, Baker. I don't think you're stopping Matthew Stafford this year, buddy. I got the Rams going to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53 and Super Bowl, what was the other one? Let me see. It was Super Bowl 53. And it was Super Bowl, what number was this one? That was Super Bowl 36. Super Bowl 36 and 53 rematch. Rams, Patriots. That has to be a record. Third time, all-time meeting between the same two teams in the Super Bowl. Oh, that's a good one. But I think the Rams are the more experienced team. I can see the Rams going all the way this year. They are very much a well-balanced team on both sides of the ball. The defense is taking away the ball like crazy. The offense is putting up points when they need to. I got the Rams winning the Super Bowl as of right now. But here we go. Going to hand off up the far side. Trying to move the ball as Woody marks and gets one to the 36 or to the 26. Let's take a look at the NHL real quick. We haven't taken a look over there in a hot minute. Well, the Avalanche tied it up with a Cale Makar assisted by Necas and McKinnon goal. The Knights go up 3-1. Oh, man. Why do you call it football when they play with their hands? I don't know, man. I wasn't around when they were naming American football, man. I honestly couldn't tell you. For the Knights, Jack Eichel assisted by Bowman and Theodore to go up 3-1 in the second intermission. Second down to 9 for the Texans. Thrown out to the outside. Caught by Stover. Never mind. Are they going to say incomplete? I think incomplete is call. Let's see. Oh, Stars Canucks. Tied up at 2 again. Elias Pettersson. Assisted by DeBrusque and Sherwood on a power play to make it 2-2 there. Also, Nick Cousins with the lone goal in the Senators Ducks game. When they use their feet to move the ball, they do. They do. They move the ball using their feet. Yeah, assisted by Jensen and Cousins to go up 1-0 over the Ducks. And the Sharks take the lead over the Kings with a Ty Dellandrea goal, assisted by Graf and Orlov. 3rd and 9. Mills looking to throw. Pressure. Throws it away out of the tackle zone. But it didn't make it to the line of scrimmage. They're saying it was thrown beyond the line of scrimmage. I don't think it got there. I really don't think it did. That's crazy. If they say it got there, that's crazy. For the 9, they're going to punt it away. Then flip that arrow. Bro, I swear, if they make the comeback and the sports predictor throw in the towel too early. Sun is up. It is away. Gonna be caught around the 28 to the 30. Shakir to the 35. The 38. What do you call it? A ball when it's not in a spherical shape? Well, because it is a 3D object that is filled with air. It is inflated and filled with air. So it kind of has like a ball-ish characteristics to it. Not perfectly round, but kind of has some ball-ish characteristics. But while they are at commercial, I got to run and use the bathroom real quick. They consider a puckaball? They do not. They do not. Unless it's a street hockey ball. Then they do. But I'll be right back. If I can get out of my desk. All right, I am back. Here a little bit. Oh my gosh, I need a lozenge. So here we go. Getting ready to rock and rodeo here. Let's see. Oh, no, you're good. You're good, sports predictor. You're good. I totally get it. Let's see. So the Texans trying to work here, or the Bills trying to work on offense. 9:09 to go in regulation, down by 7. Allen in the gun from the 38. Double right, single left, takes a snap, looking to throw. Over to the near side, looking to throw to Knox. He does, to the 42. Whenever they came with the name Daddy Longlegs, who looks at a spider and says, yeah, that spider should be called a Daddy Longlegs. I have a question as a non-American. Go ahead, shoot. What do you got? Second and 5 coming up. And let's see. Taking the snap, looking to throw. Pressure off the edge, Allen. And he's going to get sacked. Oh my gosh. How many sacks for this defense tonight? Oh my gosh. Don't you have black players in the NHL? Honestly, I mean, there are some, but I think it comes down just to culture, you know? A lot of the culture that condones hockey is more of like a northern, more of a, you know, I don't want to sound, you know, I don't want to say whiter, but like, you know what I mean? Kind of a more, it's just kind of who it appeals to more, you know? It's just more of kind of an appeal kind of thing out here. At least that's what I would say. I mean, I don't know the answers to that, but that's what I'd say. It's Shakir to the 40, to the 45, 50, to the 45, 40, 35, to the 30, 25, down into the 21 or 22. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a culture thing there. You know, the culture is more conducive for, you know, African-American athletes in, like, the NFL, in the NBA, that kind of stuff. Whereas hockey, it's more of a northern, kind of more indoors, northern kind of thing, which isn't really as appealing in a sense, you know. Not that there aren't black players in the NHL, it's just it's more appealing to those, you know. Let me take a look. How many total sacks tonight? He's going to throw. Allen, pressure. He takes another sack at the 25. Tim settle on the sack. Oh, my word. Allen has taken 6 sacks tonight for 53 yards. Oh, my word. All right, just taking a look again just around the NHL, seeing if we got any newsworthy things up there. Also, the Kings did get a goal. It's 2-1. Joel Armia got an unassisted shorthanded goal. But 2nd and 15 for the Bills. 6.5 to go here in regulation. Takes a snap. Allen looking to throw. Over the far side, the left, hits Shakir for a gain of 5 down to the 20. 3rd down and 10 coming back up. Offensive line couldn't block a 5-year-old. I totally get it. They are just not doing anything to protect Allen tonight. Like, at all. Okay. So 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Bills. Again, you got to consider when you're going for on 4th down. I was better off snapping and quick throwing. Here's my take as a Patriots fan. I want no part of having to go into Denver and play in Denver. Fair enough. 3rd and 10, looking to throw. Allen dumps it off. And he takes a hit by Danielle Hunter. But got it away beforehand. Here comes the field goal unit, though, to make it a 4-point game, presumably, assuming Prater can make this kick. Yeah, Allen not looking great. He was looking hurt on that play. He's getting up. But, man. That offensive line is just sucking. So here we go. Gonna kick the field goal. It's up and good. So it's gonna be 23-19. All right, that offensive line needs to be left in Houston. Give them a Whataburger job application. Oh man. Oh, we shall see. How much time is left? We are under 6.5. I know that. Let me take a look here. It's actually under 6. It's 5:44 to go. So, taking a look over at the NHL. The Avalanche. Brock Nelson got a power play goal unassisted to take a 3-2 lead. That might get updated, but how can a country with so much crime and stadiums have fans who are so peaceful? I think a lot of it is that numbers get blown out of proportion. You see a lot of the incidents online of fans being violent and aggressive. You don't see a lot of instances of fans being peaceful and like just there to support their team. So it's really just a distortion of reality. And honestly, social media has made that very easy. It's made it very easy for you to go out and post about, you know, who is out there doing evil in the world and doing awful things, you know, like high crime, all that stuff in the world. Yet, at the same time, the day-to-day good stuff doesn't get posted because it's not out of the norm. The other stuff gets posted because it's out of the norm for all that violence in stadiums. It's out of the norm. So they'll post the out of the norm stuff, which is the more violence. So that makes it to the internet. But all in all, I mean, I feel safe going to a sporting event. I really do. I mean, it can happen. You know, fans have too much to drink and they get too high and mighty. But I think it's really a minority of the issues that get blown out of proportion. Just like terror attacks. You know, you talk about like terrorist attacks anywhere in the world, right? And people get afraid because they hear about one terrorist attack in this one city in this one area. Everybody gets afraid because a terrorist attack got reported. That's out of the normal. What they don't get posted is how many other cities were completely safe that day, because it's the normal, it's the status quo, you know? So things that are normal, like safety, don't get posted because it's status quo. You expect it. We had such bad referees in Greece like the NFL. There'll be riots in every soccer match. Oh, man. Yeah, the refs sometimes have a tendency to miss some blatantly obvious stuff. It's unfortunate. Ooh, Anze Kopitar, assisted by Moore and Cece, get a tie game, or Ceci, sorry, get a tie game at 2 apiece between the Kings and the Sharks. As Noel runs to the 20 to the 23, but runs back. We'll see where they spot it. He's down. Let me flip the arrow real quick. How are the Bruins doing? The Bruins, I don't think they even played. They did not play tonight. But if we talk about overall and the whole thing, Kopitar is still in the league. Bro, like, there's 2 players on the Kings that have been there for, like, ever. Oh my gosh, what's their names? There's a lot of players who've been in the league forever. Nick Foligno's been in there for a while. Zach Bogosian, he was around in the Thrasher days of the NHL. Oh my gosh, who else on the Kings, though, was it? Drew Doughty. He's been around forever as well. Drew Doughty and Anze Kopitar both still playing. As Mills throws to the outside, caught along the sideline by Higgins. I mean, it's crazy going through the league and seeing who's still in there. You know? Like, even Carey Price was playing up until a few years ago. You used to love watching Kopitar. It's pretty cool. Well, Kopitar's still in the league for the Kings. He just got that game-tying goal against the Sharks. All right. But yeah, overall, the Bruins, though, are second in the Eastern Conference behind the Red Wings. But the Red Wings have 2 fewer games played. They hand off at the middle and going nowhere for the Texans on 1st and 10. But the Bruins also, they have played the most games in the division, and there are a lot of teams that are within striking distance. If every team had played the same amount of games as the Bruins, there's a theoretical chance that they could have been, you know. Oh, Jonathan Quick is still playing, too. He's playing on the Rangers. Yeah, Jonathan Quick is still playing. And Fleury just retired this last year. Marc-Andre Fleury. Crosby's playing better than ever this year, too. 2nd and 10. Mills looking to throw to the outside. He does to Higgins. Gets about 4 or 5, just about. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, if every team had played the same amount of games as the Bruins, they could be passed, in theory, by just literally, they could be tied with the Maple Leafs. They could be 2 points ahead of the Sabres. And they could be passed by the Panthers, Senators, and Lightning, and Canadians. Oh, yeah, the Pens still got Crosby, Malkin, and Letang. They still have all 3. Yeah, they still have all 3. Jordan Staal is still playing, too, for the Hurricanes. He's been around forever, too. I remember, these are all names I remember from playing NHL Slapshot as a kid. Galen Noel gets the catch. Going to be about the 44.5, almost 45-yard line. But yeah, I spent way too much time as a kid playing NHL Slapshot for the Wii. So, like, I would play against a lot of these players time and time again. So, like, a lot of the names were, like, stuck in my head. But, like, Jordan Staal, still in the league with the Hurricanes. We covered them last night. Marc-Andre Fleury, just retired. Crosby, Malkin, and Letang. This is the Penguin shirt I ordered last week. In fact, real quick, 4th and 2, the Texans are punting. So let me go ahead and flip the arrow, and then I'll show you into the back of the shirt. Go ahead and flip around here real quick. I think you guys can see it there. I think that worked for you guys to be able to see it. I hope. Oh, I just am causing, like, damage. And thank you, Sports Picture. That's something I figured would be pretty cool for the channel. Okay. So the Bills are getting ready to get back out to work with Josh Allen and co. But yeah, I do think though, especially after this week of football, the channel is going to be doing a lot more hockey. Nothing against football. I love football. It's just not bringing in the numbers that it used to. Customized to you, so if someone gets traded or cut, exactly, it's no problem. I'm a big Pittsburgh sports guy, especially the Penguins. Penguins and Steelers are my top two. So, it's pretty cool. As long as I'm still doing the channel, this is still relevant, and I love it. No matter who retires, who gets traded, who gets cut, anything like that, it's still relevant. So, and I'm hoping to do this channel for a while. Even though we're going to be doing a big switch over to mostly hockey here pretty soon, I still absolutely love the idea of having the shirt. I'm still going to be doing this for a while. Hand off, Cook, up the middle, goes nowhere. Where did the origin of your YouTube name came from? Well, actually, the original Jason's Realm YouTube channel, right? So this is like the reboot, I'm calling it, right? Its official name is Jason's Realm, but I did have another Jason's Realm before that. I changed the channel name to Jason's Realm Archive. That channel was started back in late 2019 or early 2020. And I was debating what I wanted to do, because I had done a lot of YouTube channels in the past, right? I had done, channels in the past where it was like, oh my gosh, some of the cringe names. That Foolish Gamer. That was a cringe time in my life. That Foolish Vlogger, oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to forget about those days. But I've been doing YouTube off and on for about a little over 10 years now. Almost 11, actually. I really started up around the time of, FNAF 2 into FNAF 3. Yes, I was a FNAF kid back in the day. Please don't judge me too harshly for it. But, yeah. Well, back then, you're talking 2015. I was 12, 13 at the time. I was right in the age demographic for it. But, I was doing, FNAF content, gaming content back in the day. And eventually I moved from channel to channel, over time as I kind of grew and all that stuff. I've been doing YouTube off and on for about 10 years, right? And I was trying to come up with a good name for a YouTube channel in late 2019. And it's like, I was out of names and I didn't want to be super descript because I like doing the gaming content. I like doing some of the vlogs, but I wasn't too solid into I'm going to do this or that or whatever. So what I ended up doing is I said, okay, what's something generic I can do? And it just kind of came to me, the name Jason's Realm just kind of came to me. It's like my little realm on YouTube, my little corner of the internet, so to speak. And I'd already used corner because I had Jason's Gaming Corner in the past. So it really came down to, what did I want to do? I wanted to do something that was not really descript. Oh, sorry. Sorry, if you can't tell, I'm coming off a little bit of a head cold. The throat is still kind of nagging me, a little bit of congestion still. So sorry if I've been coughing or sound a bit scratchy. Are you close to making money? Well, I'm not expecting it, but I am, the monetization goals, right? Start off at 2 tiers. They have the first tier, which is fan funding. That unlocks channel memberships, super chats, super thanks, all that kind of stuff. All that stuff gets unlocked at 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in the last year. Well, right now, in the last 365 days, I have 1,800 watch hours, a little bit over 1,825 watch hours. So I'm only, 1,175 watch hours away. And I am 164 subscribers away from unlocking the, fan monetization, the fan funding monetization level. We're on the other side of the 2-minute warning here. The Bills are trying to get a bit of a drive, but they're flopping. 3rd and 1. But yeah, that is the first tier of monetization. Be a backup names? No, not sick. No. But yeah, there's 2 tiers to monetization. Your first level is fan funding. That unlocks at 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. So I'm a little bit over 1,100 watch hours away, almost 1,200 watch hours, and about, 166 subs away from that tier. But then at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which I am 2,200 watch hours away, and the unfortunate 666 subscribers away from, is unlocked like all of your other traditional monetization features. So basically ad rev sharing. And that's when just passively streaming with people in the chat, I'm making money. Even if people are not super chatting, not channel memberships. And I don't expect any of that, you know? You I mean, it'll happen. I mean, the thing is, you know, I don't want to put my expectations too high. I'm kind of mostly going with the flow. If this happens to leverage itself into a thing that I can do with my other part-time job and do that as like a full-time kind of gig between this and that, I'd love it. If this thing eventually leverages itself into a full-time thing, I'd love to be able to do that. I love talking sports. I love doing play-by-play. I love talking sports, all that fun jazz. Allen throwing over the middle on 1st and 10. Hits Johnson. That's close to the first down. Going to be about a yard shy at the 44. Took you 3 years to hit your first 1K. Well, we'll see what happens here. I mean, I think I've found a bit of a niche with the hockey. I'm still doing football. Still going to do some other sports in between. But the hockey has really been where I've been growing the channel. At least on its own. Football has grown when I've had, like, you know, the Grossi raids, the U-Tree raids, the other kind of raids that come in. But everybody talks about football, so it's hard to break into the football niche. But hockey, there's maybe only 2 or 3 people streaming any given game on YouTube that are easily findable. I have found a way to hit SEO optimization to get those impressions, and because there's fewer options, people are more inclined to jump around between the streams, and when they find someone they like, which I've gotten a lot of compliments on my play-by-play. I mean, I just call what I see. You know, I just say what I see on the TV. But people say that I do good at it, especially when it comes to hockey. So people, if people like what they see, they tend to stick around a bit more. Maybe drop a sub, you know, stick around longer. Higher average view duration means the algorithm says, wow, people really like this content. Let me show it to more people. More people click, they do the same thing, and the algorithm's like, wow, maybe I should show to more people. So we'll see what happens. I mean, depending on how this spring goes, the channel could absolutely explode beyond my wildest dreams this spring. You know, Allen under pressure. He's going to get sacked. It's a big loss. Danielle Hunter on the sack. Wow. Wow. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing that I've been doing is that, you know, if I could leverage this into something, I'd love to. And you never know. So... But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what happens with the channel in the future, especially now that I'm looking to focus more on the hockey live streams, because it feels like that is an underserved niche on YouTube. It really feels like something that not a lot of people are really doing that much, and it feels like something that I can potentially break into. You know, I won't be anywhere near as big as Tom Grossi, but I could be the Tom Grossi equivalent potentially for NHL. You know, it's just the fact of the matter. Not a lot of people are doing it, and I've kind of found a knack for it, so... I'm looking forward to taking a look and seeing how that goes over the next few months, you know? My goal, if this happens, I'd be over the moon, is if we hit monetization requirements by the end of the NHL regular season, which is like mid-April. Right before the NFL draft, actually. About a week and a half before the draft. So 3rd and 20 for the Bills. From the 37, looking to throw. Allen under pressure. Flag. It's going to be an offensive hold. But they're not going to let that hold stand because they got another sack at the 30. And Allen in pain. He is grimacing, but he's going to try and keep playing. No, he can't. Allen needs some help getting up. Oh, man. With 51 seconds to go, this is your game. This is your ball game, folks. Fourth down, penalty is declined. Oh my frickin' word. And Josh Allen is currently dealing with an injury. And Allen, it's a left hand. Or no, it's his right, it's his throwing hand. Allen's throwing hand is messed up. Ooh, that's a big injury to watch for the Bills going forward. If Allen cannot throw with his right hand, that is big. So here we go. Houston can go into victory formation with a change of possession. So this is your game. 4th down and 27. Empty set, trips right, double left. Allen takes a snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming, throws to the outside, caught. Palmer flips around to the outside to the 40, 35, 30, down to the 26. The Bills are still alive with 41 seconds to go. Oh my gosh, keeping them in it is Khalil Shakir. They convert 4th and 27. The pass was initially caught Who was it caught by? Let's see. Yeah, it was caught initially by Palmer, flipped out to Shakir, and he ran it all the way down to the 26 of the Texans. Oh my frickin' word. 1st and 10 from the 26, 41 ticks to go here in this game, in regulation. Timeout Texans, they want to make sure they're in the right defensive package. We got ourselves a ball game, folks. Oh my gosh. I need to grab another one of these. Bro, you know, a sponsorship I would absolutely love would be freaking Halls. Halls and LaCroix would be like a perfect sponsorship because I already use their products a lot. They both brought the 26 of the Texans. But, Halls, LaCroix, where are you at? Hit me up. Hit me up. I'm open. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to put this away because I'm not going to have this LaCroix tonight. I don't need it. So 1st down and 10. 41 ticks to go here. Allen in the gun. Hashtag Jason's mini fridge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It keeps me going over there. You see it? And Allen going towards the outside. Caught by Gabe Davis. No, incomplete. Out of bounds. Both refs saying it was out of bounds. But yeah. Right here. This is the Frigidaire mini fridge right here. Man, Gabe Davis just barely being out of bounds. So 35 ticks to go here. 2nd down and 10. Yeah, that was ever so close to being in bounds. Trips left, single right. Johnson moving out left now. They're going to be quads left. Favors to the right. Hashtag no pack no. Hitting the screen to Johnson. To the 20. He's going to be inside the 20 with under 30 seconds to go here. Timeout Bills. For 3rd and 1. Because I think it's timeout Bills. It's timeout someone. I think it's Bills. Yeah, Bills timeout. Timeout, you can see them right here. They are the little secondary colors. 1 timeout left for the Bills, 2 for the Texans. That's what those little, the 3 bars are on both sides. Those are your timeouts. So these are up to date. 2 for the Texans, 1 for the Bills. Live win probably is about as close to a 50-50 as you can get. 58-42 in favor of the Texans. I know, that's cool. Yeah, that's something I kind of thought. I'm like, hey, that's a nice visual representation of it. Using the secondary colors. So, yeah, those 3 bars are the timeouts. The 3rd and 1 for the Bills. You got 2 shots to make. If the Bills win, this will be insane. It would be. It'll be absolutely insane. It'll be a downfall for the Texans. But here we go. Allen in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Pressure building. It's going to be tipped to the line. Incomplete. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Anderson got a hand on it. Oh, my word. Oh, Anderson tried to pick it. Just could not get the pick. So 4th down and 1. This is your game. If the Bills fail to convert, the Texans win no matter what. If the Texans cannot, or if the Bills convert this, they are still alive. Movement on the left side. That might be a 5-yard penalty. Or is that a false start? It's a false start. Deion Dawkins on a false start. Oh my freaking word. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Here we go. 4th and 6 now for the Bills. This is your ball game. Ready to go back into hockey? Bruins got cool uniforms? Oh, hey. I'll be streaming a lot of hockey, so that's your good chance to get back into it. I'm going to be streaming a lot of NHL coming up. Allen looking to throw. Pressure starting to build up the middle. Throws over the far side. It's picked. It's picked. Oh, we have a flag. We have a flag at the 11. Oh, no. Waiting on the flag. Offensive pass interference. Play stands. Game over. Texans win. The Texans just freaking won this game. Wow. Wow. Bro, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Hey, the Texans are doing well. They're going to improve to 6-5 on the year. Puts them in a decent spot. And again, they do have the advantage over the... Don't they have the advantage over the Chiefs? So, I mean... The more this goes, the tougher it gets for Kansas City to win. And that is good for your Patriots. That gives them another game of breathing room. I'm talking Steelers. That does help the Steelers as well. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much this helps the Steelers. If I'm being completely honest. For one reason, and one reason alone. The Steelers, with this win, are losing their out as a wild card team if they collapse and lose the division. That's the only reason that I am a bit concerned about the Texans getting this win. I don't care about getting the 3 seed or the 2 seed. The Steelers are not going to get the 1 seed. That's just the fact of the matter. They're not going to get the top seed in the AFC. It would take a mini miracle for the way this team has been playing and how inconsistent they've been. But the thing is I am a big proponent of having outs. You know, I want to have as many outs as possible. So I personally would have rather have seen the Bills win to help the Steelers. Because that would be a big win. That would basically put the wild card picture at maybe 1-6-5 team, depending on how the Chiefs do this week. But the Steelers would have more of an out at making it in as a wild card team with that loss of the Texans than with a win. I mean, I don't think the Steelers should have to resort to that. I really don't think they should. They are a better team than that. They should be able to win the division. But again, that's the big thing. As I like having outs, and the Steelers or the Texans winning this one is going to make that wild card out a lot tougher than it already is going to be. So, oh my gosh, the Rangers and Avalanche going back and forth. 4-3, Avalanche have the lead now. Knights up 4-1 on the Mammoth. The Senators tied it up with the Ducks tied up with the Senators. This NFL season is weird. Oh, it is super weird. It is super weird. But that being said, I do think I am going to wrap it up tonight just because, again, I want to try and preserve the voice for the weekend. I've been trying to push myself by trying to do these streams because I want to do it for you. I want to provide the best play-by-play I can for you guys. Again, I am forever grateful for you guys to be able to come out and spend time with me tonight. Because I'm just a little nobody who's talking about what I'm seeing on a TV. I mean, you guys don't have to tune in, but I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. So I want to provide the best I can for you. And that will involve probably having to wrap it up pretty quickly tonight, again, to preserve the voice for the weekend. And again, I might stream some hockey this weekend, but especially after this week, I will be focusing a lot more on NHL. So if you guys are interested in hockey, or if you guys have been enjoying my streams just for the way I cover games, then get learned and let's get ready to get some hockey going, because we're going to be doing a lot of hockey coming up. Hockey's been doing well with the channel. I've been loving doing it. It's been a lot of fun. So I am looking forward to doing more of that in the future. But if you guys did enjoy the stream today, don't forget to drop like and subscribe, as it does help out the channel a whole lot. And with that, I will catch you guys next time. Maybe Saturday. Definitely Sunday, if not Saturday, though. Maybe tomorrow night, depends on how things play out. There's a whole lot of variables in play. But definitely the next guaranteed stream will be Sunday. Keep an eye out on the Discord if you haven't already. Join the Discord as well. I highly recommend it, as I will be posting any announcements about any surprise streams tomorrow or Saturday on there. And I'll catch you guys later. All right, now thank you. Thank you for the good night wishes, JD. Have a great night for you as well, and hopefully you'll tune in for some hockey streams. We'll try to cover a lot of Bruins if we can. We'll do what we can, man. And with that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have